Hello, you see.
Hello, everybody. How are we doing today?
Yondus
Yeah.
PogChamp? Hell yeah,
Yeah.
let's go! Oh,
Oh, that was for you,
I
buddy.
love that. Oh,
Yeah,
thanks.
that was for you.
Thanks.
You're
Here,
welcome.
let's do it. Hey, let's roll a d20. Let's see how the session's gonna go, huh?
Oh, oh,
Okay, so slightly below average. Okay, cool.
oh, it's kind of like you. Slightly below
Yeah,
average.
yeah,
Hmm.
sure.
Yeah. Sorry, everybody. Apparently, my CPU is going through the roof, and I honestly think instead of trying to figure out what the problem is, just replace it with stronger CPU.
Don't fix the issue, break it more.
Yeah. Um, quick question.
Yeah, yeah!
How
What?
much more powerful is the i9 compared to the i7?
Do you want to find out right now?
I didn't know if you knew off the top of your head.
There's a cool website you can do.
Called
You can
Google?
benchmark. No, you can bench. It's called I gotta look it up. CPUuserbenchmark.com, where you can look at the average bench rating between two different CPUs. For example, what do you have? An Intel Core what?
i7?
i7 what?
Oh.
I think I saw it. It was a 7700
Give me 1 second.
system info.
Yes, system info. My CPU, OS manufacturer, BIOS, how's
Yeah.
CPU? The fuck are you? Oh, there it is. 7700, yeah.
Was there a K at the end of it or no K?
Yeah, K at the end.
All right.
4.2 gigahertz.
Yeah, I don't care about that.
4
And
core.
we're looking at an i9 to compare it against. So let's do that. I just picked a i9 9900K. So let's see. You're looking at about what is this? 11%
What?
difference. That's it.
It's such a
11%.
small difference.
Yep.
It's such a sad difference. You want it to be like 50% faster. It's like, no, 10% faster.
Well, it's CPU, so it's not going to make a huge total speed difference.
Is it a quad core? Is it octa core? What is it?
It's 8 cores.
8 cores. Ooh.
Yeah, you're currently at 4 cores.
Yeah, quad, yeah. Oh, well.
Can't believe you're
Anyways,
at 4 cores. That's crazy. Oh, they don't sell the 9900K. Hold on.
so what do they sell?
They sell the 1000,
Oh.
10,900K, and it's still about 16% difference.
16% actually sounds like a number. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
that's pretty
sweet
good.
16, you know? But how much is that?
Yeah. 530.
$530. Plus,
Well, your
plus,
CPU new was 380, so
yeah. Well, now, when I bought it before, it was more.
Why don't you throw out the whole computer and let's build you an AMD?
Oh, Jesus
How about that?
Christ. Jesus Christ. I eventually want to save all the parts and be able to use it as like a secondary processing thing for like if I'm able to ever do live shows or whatever, to have like the extra way to like make it work, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
So I don't know. Yeah, no, I know, Aklo. Honestly, things like that, like it makes me worried. I have a quality motherboard for the time that it came out, but now it's 4 years
It's
later.
getting dated, huh?
Well, oh well.
Oh well.
Anyways,
Yeah,
so,
your CPU should not be bottlenecked like that, by the way, just to clarify. That's not
no,
a thing that should be happening. That's
know.
something we can fix. We don't need to throw the whole thing out.
No, I know. I know. And I have to
Cool.
find out. I have to make sure because I'm pretty sure I have 4 sticks of RAM. With it being that that random 24.
Yeah. I mean, I haven't seen a 6 gig RAM. I'm not saying they don't exist, but they're definitely not
Nope, I
the
own
most
3.
common.
I own 3.
Okay, well there you go.
That's the answer. I just need to buy one more Corsair. So that's all it is.
Yeah, Rosen, you say that, but I happen to be using all 3 of those, and my CPU is at 17, and I'm using Snap camera.
To be fair though, you're not streaming. I don't know how much more that would affect
All right,
CPU.
let me open up OBS just to see if opening it like throttles me. Let's see. All right, I got OBS open. I am at oh, that's just because I just opened it. Hold on, let it chill. Let it chill. There it goes. Yeah. Okay, I'm now at 16. So I don't know what happened there, but 15. Look at that. We're speeding up.
Yeah, I should honestly be sitting at something like 24, 25, not
Yeah.
85.
Yeah.
That's frustrating.
Are you streaming in 4K? Let me check.
No, no.
You're streaming in 1080
Yeah,
60.
yeah, of course.
Do you okay? Do you need 1080 60 for a D&D stream? You could get away with 1080 30, right?
I used to do 1080 30. The only reason why I do 1080 60 is because my camera records in 60. So for you guys, you come through to me from Zoom in 30, but they see me because I'm the host as 60. So I just come in a bit sharper. And since I'm the DM, I'm more important.
Yeah, but you're doubling your your resources there, your resource use.
But it's really not that bad.
It's not that bad. But again, you're at 99% CPU.
Yeah, okay, yeah, no. That's okay, but we know that that's because something else is broken.
All right, we'll stop. I'll stop ragging on you.
All right. Anyways, let's play a fucking game, huh?
Maybe we can run a Windows scan repair later. Ooh, that'd be fun. What
Are you
is
talking dirty to me?
What is it? You got coffee today?
Mm-hmm.
You had to keep up with me? You got to get some coffee to keep up?
Messy. You're so young and virile.
Yeah. Thanks, Dad.
Did you have fun on Wednesday? Was it Wednesday a good session?
What happened Wednesday? We killed something.
Oh my god.
We killed a vampire. Yeah, we killed a Alp. That's right. Killed an Alp.
Boy.
Rena did terribly again.
No, she actually pulled through. She pulled through.
Well, she got the killing blow. That doesn't mean she was good.
She pulled through. Okay.
Is she watching? Hey, Rena. Nice rolls.
No, she's not watching. She's not here. She's a tool bag. Yeah.
Good. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to hear her anyway.
Yeah, no, me neither.
She'd girl up the place.
Yeah, I know. We already have like a Sinatra. Ugh.
Uh-oh. Just gonna drink my cool gamer drink.
I have to say, like, I know we actually want to get into playing the game here, but the weird thing to point out maybe, but the number of ladies that have joined the community recently, I think is pretty awesome. I'm always afraid that I scare the ladies away because it's already a community. Like this game, this whole genre is unfortunately male dominant, like we're talking like 90-10 male dominant, which sucks because you want more people, right? You want more just people that don't suck. Or do, whatever the scenario is. Hanging out. Oh, sorry, bad. Since I'm talking about women. Okay. But then on top of that, like I occasionally joke around misogynistically. Like I'm very, very misogynistic jokes, and it's very much me joking. Clearly, for anybody that knows me, knows it's joking. But I'm always afraid people will pop in and be like, "Oh, what's this stream with that?" And that fucking cunt. And then all of a sudden, like boop, and I'm like, "Oh well, I just lost those opportunities." So,
Yeah. Well, it's kind of like you can make them closer together in their unified hatred against you. So.
I'm fine with that. I'm not even joking. The Regicide was supposed to be an all women cast. It was supposed to be all
did we ever say that before?
I think I'm talking about that a lot. It was supposed to be an all women cast. It's just things fell apart.
The only one that made it from the original cast was Rena, by the way.
Yeah, Rena was part of the original cast, and she pulled
She's
through.
the only one.
And Doxy was part of the original cast. That was announced and known because she built her character on stream. But she's now just a part of a different campaign because she joined it later on. It did work out this way because we love Tyler and stuff like that, but
well, yeah. Oh, yeah, he's great. Yeah.
But I still would love to have a campaign with an all ladies cast because just because it would be a very, very different. Because I've actually never DM'd a game because I like more experience as a DM. I've never DM'd a game with all women. And while all people are equal, different people come to the table with different perspectives, right? This is why
you're right. We do need a woman DM. You're right.
No, yeah, lady DM. I want someone step up and DM. Like Rena, want to DM like a three session campaign, like just a 3-banger. Like nothing crazy, just like plot it out for like 2 sessions, but actually run it for like give yourself like an extra. Okay, yes, bam, there we go. Let's do this. So Rena, the big
I don't know if she was talking to you there.
Yeah,
Were
she
you
said,
talking
okay,
to
yes.
Rena?
Yeah. Okay, yes.
Rena, you want to DM? Okay.
She said, okay, yes.
Now we got to get 3 more ladies.
Yeah. With Britt, no, Britt can't GM. She absolutely, she doesn't know the game well enough. She's definitely not creative. I mean, duh. I'm the creative one in the relationship. That means she can't be. Otherwise, we wouldn't work out. She says she's serious. Perfect. Done. Now, we can either do it on this channel, so I can do all the work for you, where it's I take care of all like the
Just take the stream key,
running.
go.
Yeah, or well, no, I mean I just like run with it and do all the work, so like the back end stuff, or we can do it on her channel. But then just like figure out it's scene selection. It's not the end of the world, but either way, I'm down. I would like to PC in that. Can I PC in it, or does it have to be all women?
I thought you said all women cast. See, that was like the whole point of it.
Oh, fine. Well, again, she can do it on her own channel because it's her channel, right? Or if you'd like, we could do it here, and I can legit like sit in the background and do all the background stuff while you girls just play. So either way, you have to dress up. I would 100% go full drag. I'd go full drag to be one of the ladies. I don't care. I mean, I don't actually identify as being a woman, so I'm not like shitting on trans identity and stuff like that. But I would definitely go full drag to be a part of the...
Maybe a full women PCs, as in the characters that they play, and not necessarily the people. That way, you could squeeze yourself in there as long as you play a woman.
Oh, I'd play a female character, sure. Yeah, if she's doing Cyberpunk as a thing, absolutely, I'd play a female Cyberpunk character.
Have you played Cyberpunk?
No, I have no intention of playing it anytime soon either. It's one of those things where I'm like, I honestly hope nobody gifts me the game because I'm not going to play it for like Wade has gifted me like 3 games like in the past year or so, and they're not cheap games. And I'm like, dude, I appreciate it. You're awesome. Thank you. But I don't have time for them. And he's like, yeah, but come play it now. And I'll play it with him for like 3 hours, and that's all I've ever played them. And I'm like, wait, I love you, man.
Well, I don't want to talk. Never mind. I imagine it's a business expense, so it's not that bad.
No, but still, it's he could do that with somebody else that like could actually use it more. And these are games I eventually will play more when I'm able to kind of like release real life work and come into my stream life work more. I'll be able to play that stuff more, and then I'll kind of be like backpedal, like going back and playing a lot of that stuff. But for the most part, you know. But let's see, what does Rena wants to do? So Rena, if I dress up as a female and play a female character, could I be a part of an all women's cast for your game? Am I allowed to sneak in there? I will not shave my beard, to be clear. Like I will eventually shave my beard for a charity stream, for if we ever hit a goal, but I won't do it for something like that. Cool.
I'm thinking you can do your full women cast. That's cool. But I think to really push the envelope, we should get a full Floridian cast where we all sit together in a 7-Eleven bathroom and we try to make it work.
I had to stop that real quick. Yeah. Kibosh that plan. Whew. Got scary for a moment.
So at that point, I'm thinking we can get 4 roller skates and an alligator in there. Oh, did something happen? What's going on?
I think you're underappreciated, Messi. Can we just get some love from Messi up in here? He's underappreciated as a person.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I love that.
Yeah, man shorts is really good. Man, I actually...
Or just straight undies. You can do that.
I would love to. Fun. I'd love to be watching like a session of man shorts, and then all of a sudden, like Messi kind of pops in and goes, "Hey guys, so can I play this session? No. Oh, okay." And like leaves.
I gotta work out my legs if I'm gonna wear shorts out like on stream.
You sit in it. Never mind. Have you ever tried to reach out to them? Because I know you often reach out to. Well, you sometimes reach out to people.
Who?
You. Have you ever tried to reach out to man shorts?
Is that a company? Is that a creator? I don't know. Man shorts. Sounds kind of sexy.
They're actually pretty nice.
Man
pretty
shorts.
Nice
Is it two ends?
You know who they are. They live in Jacksonville.
I do?
Yes, we've talked about them before.
Not ringing a bell.
Wait, I honestly don't know if you're joking right now. I'm almost positive you are. But
I'm not. I'm looking at... Are you sure you're talking to me?
Yeah, he's joking. Okay. He's joking.
I'm not. I'm not joking.
So have you ever reached out to them before, yes or no?
I know I actually don't know who these people are. Although I do see one of them's wearing a Florida Gator
Wait,
shirt.
hold
Are
on,
you sure
hold
you
on.
talked to me about this? Because I'm looking at these people. I have no recollection of who these people are.
They do like short fake D&D sessions. They're like 5 minutes long. They're really fucking funny.
Yeah, I'm looking at their YouTube page right now. I've never watched them before in my life. Actually.
Oh my god. I thought we had talked about them on stream before. And I thought they lived in Jacksonville. Yeah, I thought you were the one that told me they lived in Jacksonville. And I was like, oh, you should.
Did I lie my way through a conversation?
I mean, it's possible. You're a Zoomer. I just don't trust you.
Are you sure it was me?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I'd recognize this, like, if I'd talked about this. Hey, it says on their Twitter page they're from Jacksonville, Florida.
Yeah.
I'll give them a follow.
I mean,
they have a website. Oh, you can't reach it. There's no DNS. Cringe. Sorry.
By the way, no, it's not a big deal. Just it'd be kind of cool, you know, because they're funny and you're funny, so it'd be funny. But all their shit is scripted and fake.
Oh.
It's 100% scripted.
Oh, that's cool. Thank you.
Like when they're like,
appreciate you.
All right, make
fun. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go ahead. Sorry.
No, they'll be like,
I was gonna go on a tangent, but I'll. You know what?
Yeah, more important. They'll like make a stealth check and they'll drop like a 5d8 and be like, I got a 7. Or they'll be like, make a stealth check and they'll just like grab like a huge d20 and throw it on the table like, I got a 32. And it's like, but they clearly rolled like a 4 or something. And it's like they just make up. It's pre-scripted, so it's very obviously so, but it works for what they're doing. So.
I sub to them. I will give them a watch after the session.
All right, cool. So do you want to? I didn't know that they made actual sessions. I just watched their funny stuff. But you guys have to understand, while I am very much you get it raw from me, as a content creator, as a content consumer, I like things that are very clean, like highly edited, very polished. Like I don't watch Mathis games. I think it's boring. I watch Judge Mathis.
Who?
I think it's awesome. You know, just as an
I
example.
know that guy. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Like
you know what the difference is there? It's Dean. Dean's the difference.
I watch anything Dean makes because yeah. The only thing that I really probably only person I think the only streamer that I say I watch consistently is Rena. Like if Rena's streaming and I'm not, I'm watching Rena. You know, unless I'm at work. It's the only person I watch consistently. I'm sure I'll find others. Like Blue Aether, I hang out there sometimes, you know, but like consistently, yeah. Just content. But all right. We good?
Oh yeah, she's still here. Mm-hmm.
I don't care about I'm not lying. Like Wade's
No,
great.
I know. You were just checking to see if she was still here when you said that. She's still here.
Oh, I know she's still here. She ain't going
I'm
nowhere.
implying you only said that to see if Rena was still here. I was making a joke. It's okay.
Yeah.
Everybody, I'm sorry.
You should be.
You know, when you called me funny, I think it got to my head and it took over. And I was like, I should say whatever comes to my mind, and I should not do that.
No.
I got drunk with funniness, and it didn't work. Kylie said ha, so now maybe I'll do it again.
No. Kylie is the worst.
I don't know. Now she's spacing it out sarcastically, so now I'm not sure.
Kylie is the literal worst.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Like you thought.
Hey, Kylie, roll a
was
d20.
bad.
Kylie, roll a d20.
Okay, Kylie, roll a d20.
Roll a d20, Kylie.
Come on, Kylie. Roll out d20.
Come on, Kylie. In your
Where's my d20s at, Kylie?
whatever amount of time it takes you, Kylie. Come on.
It's okay, Kylie. We'll wait for you. The whole stream is waiting on you.
Come on, guys, let's get this over with. Come on. It's not you,
Kylie.
Steve. Not you, Steve.
Steve identifies as Kylie. Steve is now the
I
worst.
don't think that's legal.
Oh, a 9!
Yeah.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
That's what I rolled.
Oh my god! It's a match made in heaven. Oh my god!
Well, I mean, there's a 3 in 20 chance to be something cool, either a 1, a 20, or a 9. But that's pretty lucky that we got that.
Oh my god!
Although it's not.
And Xylamos is
That's
awesome.
style. Okay.
Yeah. Xylamos. I don't know. Pronunciation, it hurts. Okay. So, are you ready to play a session now that you and Kylie are soulmates? Hey, wait a second. Kylie, did you recently get into a car accident with some guy and try to take him with the coffee after?
That was so funny. I have not seen. There's no update to that story since then. It was just.
Oh, really?
Just. I imagine maybe 5 years from now, I'll be like, "Hey, you look Wait a second." But I'll get another car accident where I fender bend someone, and I'm like, "Wait a minute, were you here 5 years ago on this day?"
And then you offer to take him out for coffee.
Yeah.
Akalo's starting to yell at us.
Okay. Sorry, Aklo. He paid you to yell at you.
Yeah. That's how he does it. He's
Aklo, please don't drop a trump card, please. Can they trump card me right now in a solo?
it is turned on. But I would play it maybe not exactly how they request it. I'd have to do something else if they wanted to. The person I'm hoping to hold on to their points right now is actually Ano.
Oh God.
Ano's probably not here. Ano's here. I just realized he's in chat right now. I saw a lull. Is because I'm going to unlock something very soon because all your seasons are pretty much finishing up. So opening next thing.
Nice.
Ano actually spent a bunch recently, so I'm unlocking a thing that he is about 21,000 shy of. If he wanted to do it.
21,000
Shy of. Mm-hmm.
2 trump cards?
No. Yeah. 2 trump cards shy of. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And it's gonna be pretty freaking cool.
What the fuck is this? Is this a campaign nuke?
You'll see what it is when it becomes an option.
You're insane.
Is
that 100,000?
Yeah, he has 129,000 right now. Mm-hmm. I mean, Aklo has 195,000. No.
Hey, Ono.
19,000.
Bet half of your daddies. Right now.
No. Oh, God.
On cards, far right. If you win, you'll be able to do whatever's about to release next week. But if you lose, if you don't trust me and you lose. Okay, that's fair, Ono. That's fair. No, that's fair. Yeah. I just thought maybe you would do it for the content, but that's cool.
See, the way I would phrase that is I don't take the advice of Floridians, but he's German. So you read that with his accent. I do not take advice from Floridians.
Sounds like something from Inglourious Basterds. Sounds like a line. Hey, thanks, Aklo. Aklo, please don't destroy my character.
Wow, Rena. Holy shit, Rena. You actually have... Wait, is that...
What the fuck, Rena?
How many does she have? Oh, 11. Sorry, 11,000. I was like, is she in the 100,000s too? Right? For a trump card, yeah. For a campaign she's not a part of, so she can't trump card this campaign.
I have 9,000. Here, I'm going to bet it all right now.
How many did you gamble? How many did you gamble? Oh, that's still... Did you get double that back or 50% back? I don't know how that works. I never do it.
Wait, did you pick the far right one? You idiot. You idiot. You should have trusted me. Oh, I hope you feel like a fool.
Nice. Well, still, you're a lot closer.
I lost all my daddies just now, by the way. So.
Oh.
Yeah. I guess we should play. What do you think?
Probably.
Keep talking for another half hour? Okay. Well, I bet it all again and I lost. Please start before him.
It's pretty awesome, though, because if you just won 1,200 daddies, that's pretty amazing. You actually won a good amount of...
How did I lose 3 in a row?
Well, anyways.
I'm going to win this one.
Yeah, look at that. Now you're exactly 20,000 away from what gets unlocked. All right. Messi, are we ready to play our game?
All right, I'm going to show everyone.
Oh, go ahead, show everybody.
Oh, that's not right. That's not right. Wait, that's all daddies. That's all daddies I've ever earned.
No, that's all daddies that you currently have.
I have 59 daddies right now.
Oh, maybe it just didn't update yet. Like if you did it again, it might show.
I did not have 5,000. I had 900. I had 900 when I started. Now I have 59.
No, do it again. Type it again. Oh wow, you did.
I just did. Here, I'll do it again.
Multiple times. Yeah. That's weird. It's weird that it's showing that. I don't know.
Is it broken?
I don't know. Maybe you have free daddies.
Is it broken?
Oh well. Yeah, okay.
Maybe.
You ready?
Okay, let's play.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah. Let's go.
Maybe you're daddy proof.
Just hanging out with my good buddy pal.
Wait,
Daelric.
Rosin has 159 daddies. Did you gamble Rosin's? Wait, she has 159 daddies.
I don't.
She has exactly
I only have
159
59.
daddies. Oh, okay. I thought
I
that's
only
the
have
next.
59. Yeah.
Oh, you
I'm
scared me
supposed
for a
to only have
second.
59. I get. Maybe I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
Also, my timer isn't updating. It still says 0.02. So don't know. Cool. Let's play.
Hi, everybody. If you're watching this on YouTube, if you could do everybody else a favor and drop the pin right here, that'd be very sweet of you. This will probably get uploaded by February or March, and they would appreciate that. So,
My birthday's in February.
ooh. All right. Let's actually get into the game. How does one gamble daddies? One does not simply
You don't, Kylie.
gamble.
Sorry.
So you would you like to catch us up on the what happened last time?
Oh, please don't make me.
Oh yeah, catch us up on what happened last time in a very Yondus fashion. Go ahead.
Okay. Last time was October or was it September?
Doesn't matter.
Hold on. I'm trying to put. Well, I can't remember more than like 2 weeks, so it's gonna be a little rough. Let's see. Yondus last session. Yes. Yondus last session started off by searching for the necklace. Not the necklace. It's not a necklace. It's a crystal gem thing. He was looking for the gem that his mom hired his old mentor to steal from him so that he would go to Vala.
Not from him.
Oh my god, I'm doing like a full recap.
Not from him.
Yeah,
from
from
the
him.
family.
He
From
had
the
it.
family. Oh, from the father.
Well, sure. So the gem was stolen
Oh, I see what you're saying. I'm
by
sorry.
his
Yeah,
mentor.
I gotcha.
The gem was stolen by his mentor, and the mom hid it, or I guess the mentor hid it in. Oh my god, I'm like remembering pieces as I say them. Okay, hold on. So Yondus's mom hired his mentor. Don't put the eggplant chat. Hired his mentor to steal the family jewels from Yondus. She successfully stole these jewels and she hid them, or it was one jewel. She hid it in a roof tile. Yondus knew it was hidden somewhere, and he knew his mentor pretty well. So he searched. I don't remember. Did someone tell me he was in the roof tiles? It doesn't matter. He searched the roof tiles that he expected it might be in, and he found some booby traps. But then he eventually found the correct
Found
tile
boobies?
and got the gem. Found some titty traps. And then he escaped from the guards with the jewel and went to a smith shop to get weapons. And when he was in there, his mother came in the front door and demanded the jewel from him. He declined and tried to escape. While he was escaping, time around him froze, but he found that he was able to resist the time freeze and escape the city. And he is now headed to. Am I heading to Hodgwen?
Mm-hmm.
To find someone who can help me identify what the gem is.
Mm-hmm.
What he doesn't know is that gem's very important. Should I say that too?
I mean, he does know it's important.
Well, he doesn't know why it's important, other than the fact that it can break free from time spells. I won't say the meta stuff that he doesn't know. We'll leave it at that. That's good.
Awesome. Before we continue, I need to make sure I have my handy dandy notebook. Joey?
While we wait,
Joey?
I bought a PS5 controller.
Whoa.
I don't have a
Holy
PS5,
shit. It looks like a spaceship.
but it's pretty cool, huh?
Oh, yeah.
When I plug it in, there's lights right here.
Mhm.
You can change the color of them with some software. So I changed it to pink, so I can plug it in right now. When I plug it in, it like lights up and it's pink. I don't know how well it'll capture, but I'm gonna try it just to see how it does.
Okay.
Yeah, Yondus is PogChamp.
Why did you buy a PS5 controller without a PS5? Do you have one coming
Look at that.
eventually? Do you have one
Oh, it's
coming
orange 'cause
eventually?
it's charging. It's not in use. It's orange. No. I play Rocket League a lot with controller, and my PS4 controller was all torn up.
Oh, but you can do that. You can
Like
plug
the
it into your
grips, let me
PC, no
show you.
problem.
Yeah, it works for PC. Works
Oh,
with
okay.
Steam. So my PS5 controller, I have these caps on it.
Hmm?
Or sorry, my PS4 controller. But if I take the cap off, look at that. That's so grody. There's
Mm-hmm.
like no rubber seal anymore, peeled off. So I have these caps on it, and I was just getting so tired of playing, and these caps like falling off like that. So I was just like, fuck it, I'm just gonna spend $60 on a PS5 controller and get the PS5 later. So that's what I did.
Okay. I'm proud of you. That was a great tangent.
Did you
We all
guys show
appreciate
up?
it. No, no, no.
Yeah, I was just buying time. Okay, cool. No nuts today.
I got
Bless
to mute
you,
it in
I
time.
assume.
Yeah. Whew. Boy. All right.
Wait, did your beanie arrive? Oh. Anyway.
All right. That's like legit February. I'm not even joking. All right. So continuing on.
Well, I don't think you ever said that on stream that they got delayed. Did you say that on stream?
I did on multiple streams, and Josh always yells at me. So, Josh is a nicer person than I am. All right, so let's go. So as everything as you just said, it is heading towards Hodgwen from where he was in Oklo. Not Oklo, sorry.
Oklo. Yeah. No, not Ostro?
Osto. Yeah,
Osto.
sorry. So something from last night just got into my head. So, yeah.
What did Oklo do to you last night?
He's at over 900 gift subs.
Oh my god.
You know what's funny is if Oklo gets to exactly
He's funding your
909
whole career.
gift sub, if he gets to exactly 909 gift subs, he becomes the divine energy of an angel interacting with humanity. I'm pretty sure that's what 909 stands for. It's like the angelic number, just like a 666 is a demon number.
Are you're gonna let him create an angel for the campaign?
Actually, that'd be kind of cool. I honestly didn't think of that, but am I wrong? Isn't 909? Isn't like the significance of that? Isn't that like an angelic number? Because if I don't know, people are dumb and believe stupid things. Almost positive. It's like the what stands for energies that exist between
The angel number 909 carries the energies of the number 9 and the number 0. Your angels are encouraging you to inspire and help other people achieve their own dreams. Oh, he's a benevolent 909, a benevolent angel.
Yeah.
Wow.
Is that weird? But anyways, no.
Would love to have him in my sessions.
No, actually, it's about to start right now, Joey. So yeah, that's pretty cool. I think anybody who ever gets to 909, which I imagine there would be very few. Let's just say that. Anybody who ever gets to 909, I'll let them make an angel in that exists. Yeah, I'm cool with that. A benevolent angel.
You're welcome.
Does that mean that when people get to 666, they should be allowed to make a devil or demon as well? I think so.
No.
I think so. Yeah, I think so.
No, that's too scary. No, that's too scary.
I think so. I mean, it's something I can't do, today, but I think that's pretty cool. All right. Anyways, and Sinatra's telling Rosin to rub it out. So cool. Moving on. Let's
She said rub it in.
I don't know. So you sir are heading from Osto to Hodgwen. Now, from heading from Osto to Hodgwen, there is a river that you're able to go along for most of the trek, and it's pretty easy for you to do to make your way there. So, yeah. So you make your way up there. You're going along the river, so on and so forth. We honestly don't even need to track your trek there because it's relatively easy for you to do. When you finally get into Adir, specifically into the town that you'd got across beforehand, it's a town by the name of Strahd. The one that's first over the line where you would see Strahd. It's the one where you had seen all the soldiers beforehand outside the town. You actually notice something is different about Strahd now. Whereas beforehand there were a lot of soldiers around that area. This is from your trek down. For a lot of soldiers in the area where there was over 1,000 or about 1,000 before. Now the number of soldiers there is significantly less. It's actually probably even less than 500. Those soldiers aren't all there. And Strahd is actually a location where you can stop and because there's no reason, because you are actually a Perrin citizen, And it's very easy for you to walk in. That there's no like wanted posters with your face or anything like that on it, so on and so forth. You're actually able to make your way into a Strahd and oh wait, hold on. I gotta remember for something for a second. No.
I feel like there's a delay, by the way.
What delay? Because I just remembered something.
Like whenever I talk, you pause like 3 seconds later, and then when I stop talking, you start talking like 4 seconds later. I don't know if that's my connection here. Like on stream, it doesn't look that bad.
Do me a favor. I want you to type like a word in chat, in Twitch chat, and at the same exact time you press enter, say the word.
Okay. Okay, you ready? Smackdown.
Was that legit the same exact time?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a delay.
Is there a delay?
Yeah,
Okay,
that was like a solid
great.
second and a half. Or yeah, that was a pretty strong delay.
Well, as soon as I started, like the S sound is when I hit enter.
Yeah,
so
no,
I
no.
actually sent it before I. Okay.
You said when I was hearing you say the word ready, I saw SmackDown, and then you said, you're like, ready, SmackDown. That's what I got.
That's pretty bad. Oh, geez.
Yeah. Wow.
It's not like this when everyone else is here. That's
I'm gonna do it to you. You ready?
Yeah. I mean, I think I hear you. Okay, we'll see.
All right, here we go. You ready? Ready?
Yep.
Bitch face.
Yeah, that was about the same time.
Oh, I was about the same
I'm
time?
receiving you okay, buddy. Yeah. As soon as you started the B for bitch face, I saw bitch face appear.
Wow. I wonder if it's my CPU. Wow, that's bad. Okay.
I can go to 720 for you.
No. All right.
Okay.
Let's keep going. Let's keep going.
All right.
So when you go, my apologies. My headcanon broke things. When you
There's
go
less
walking-
guards in Osto.
different for on Strahd. When you go walking in there,
Strahd. Sorry. Yeah.
there are no guards that are there. There's just people.
There's no guards?
There's no guards. There's no soldiers or anything like that. It's a small town. There's just people that live there.
I thought you said there was 500 guards.
No,
Less than 1,000 guards.
I said that mistakenly. My apologies. So when you
Oh,
go
okay.
when you go into the place, it's literally just there's people that live there.
Does it look the same?
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean, it looks like there's no gravestones everywhere. There's just people.
Oh no, it's happening again, isn't it?
Well, no, it already happened, and you're still there.
Fuck. Oh, great. Let's see. They don't have like calendars outside, do they?
Nope.
Fuck. Is there a calendar store?
Not that I know of.
Well, he doesn't have any weapons, so maybe he can take advantage of the fact that something's weird's going on here that isn't calling attention to him. Let's see if he can find a smithy.
Yeah, so you're walking up to like the local blacksmith, which they literally work on things like horseshoes and whatnot for people plowing the fields and basic equipment, so on and so forth. So as you do that and you're walking into the up to the smithy, like, hey friend, he looks at you and looks you down and up and says, "You're not from around here. Something tells me you're not looking to get your something tells you you're not trying to get some pythons or nothing. Your horse need to be reshoed."
No, I don't have a horse. I was hoping you could point me in the direction of someone who makes weapons. Any blacksmiths here?
Well, I'm a smith. Yeah. What you mean by weapon, though? Because I make like daggers and not daggers, sorry, knives and the like for sickles, scythes. I mean, those are tools for farming, but they can be used. You in some sort of trouble, friend?
You wouldn't happen to know of anyone who makes swords or armor, would you?
He shakes his head and says, "Well, truth be told, not around here. We don't really need that kind of stuff. we keep peace. Some people's passed through. I got a couple of things, though, out back. And things I've worked on. They ain't going to be quality, you know. It's not my forte. But I could sell you one if you'd like. But again, are you in trouble?
No, I'm fine. Would you happen to know a cobbler, perhaps?
Oh, yeah. We have a cobbler in town. Absolutely.
Can you point me in that direction then?
Yeah. You know, puts down whatever he's holding and walks out to the shop, takes like a few steps into the street. That's not really a street, it's like a dirt road around here or whatever. And he points down at the base. The buildings here are rather spaced out. Points down and he goes, it's about 8 or 9 buildings down that way on your right-hand side. It's a nice guy lives down there. Zyle's his name.
Zyle.
Zyle, yeah. It's like Kyle, but, you know,
Oh,
more, you know,
yeah,
unique.
with a Z. Yeah, I see it. I see it in my head, in my mind's eye. I can see the words. Tell me, you wouldn't happen to have known of any soldiers that have made the way through here recently, have you?
Well, I know that there's been a good amount of activity coming from Hod Gwen. There's a good number of soldiers coming out of Hod Gwen lately. They've been expanding outwards with everything going on over there. If I were to make a suggestion, I'd avoid it as much as you can.
What? I mean, I sorry, I may be mistaken, but this is a deer, right?
Nods?
Which direction are they expanding?
Out. North,
All directions.
southwest, and hopefully not too far east. But again, scouts have been seen about. I don't know. I feel like something's brewing.
Hey, Daelric. Daelric, remind me. Last time I was here, this was definitely under the jurisdiction of Hod Gwen, right? Like this was all like one nation.
Well, a deer is
including this town.
A deer is a country, like a chunk of land, right? You're on that actual map. You can see it. Hod Gwen is a
I can see it. Yeah,
is a pretty decent sized city state.
Yeah,
Ostrad
not too far away.
Ostrad was a dead town, like a legit dead town. Like it was full of a whole bunch of gravestones, and there was a bunch of soldiers there. But those soldiers weren't Hod Gwen soldiers; they were actually Paradel soldiers.
Gotcha. Okay. Okay, then let's go back to the combo, and he mentioned that. I thought I was in Estrad before, but last time I was here, there was Paradel forces everywhere, and the city was completely controlled by them. Am I thinking of the wrong city, perhaps?
He looks at you with a bit of a concerned look and says, "Friend, you need to drink a little less. You have strange dreams." No. Parent soldiers, while occasionally they might cross into a deer for hunting sport without getting into trouble and whatnot, we have never been invaded by them.
Never? Okay. I must be confusing it for some other city I was in. I do tend to drink a lot. But tell me, friend, you seem like a nice enough guy, and actually most of the people here do as well. Let's just say hypothetically that some nation tried to come overtake your city. What would you stay?
Me? It's
I mean,
my home.
if you have a deer pushing this way, you have a deer pushing this way, as you mentioned, and I don't think Paradel's just gonna let it fall, right? Sounds like something is coming, like you said before.
I don't know. I just have work to do and hope that I can keep my family safe, or that they stay safe. Live life one day at a time, friend.
Always plan for the future, though, right?
Nods. And speaking of that, where were you headed? With your sword and whatnot.
Yes. There's someone I need to talk to, and sadly, they're in Hod Gwen. So I was hoping to arm myself in case I came across any expanders looking to take a head.
All I can do is give the suggestion: don't go to Hard Glen. It's not safe there. But I don't know. It's also not safe because there's not much water, if rumors are true.
What happened to the water?
Well, the river here, it's running clean, right? But in Hard Glen, supposedly, it's got a muck running through it. It's just the river is completely filled with. Yes, you've heard of it.
I've seen it.
Oh, okay. Then you've been through Hard Glen before.
Yes, yeah. I
want to be a dentist.
I've ran into I've ran into a bit of trouble, and that's why I came out this way, but I have to go back, sadly. Well, I appreciate your help, friend, and from one concerned citizen to another, perhaps keep a horse strong in case you do need to escape, one that can, just so you and your family can ride out of here if anything goes awry.
He nods and says, "You seem like a good man. I hope whatever trouble you find yourself in isn't going to hurt you too much. How about this? It's a piece of shit anyways. I'll give you the sword for free. Just for the cost of a good conversation."
I would gladly accept that. I appreciate it. Thank you.
But you pay that forward. If Zyle does anything for you, you pay him well. Don't talk him down or nothing.
You got it.
He goes back inside, then he grabs up a sword, comes over and hands it to you. He's right. It's not very good.
Yeah,
It's a -2 chance to hit, -2 damage sword.
Long sword?
What would you want it to be? Long sword or short sword? Probably short sword, right?
Is long sword finesse?
No.
Yeah. Yeah, probably short sword.
Okay. So under magic, you can put -2 on the sword. Huh. Anyways.
Yeah, I'm just. That sucks. Cool. So he would, I guess, just nod and say, well, "Thank you for your time and the directions. I'll heed your advice if you heed mine." And then he'll start walking away and he'll wave.
Mm-hmm. Be safe, friend. Be safe. And he goes back inside, and you can hear as you're coming up to the cobbler's door, the tinging once again. Do you actually go into the cobbler's home, or do you just kind of look at it as you walk by?
I'll go in, or not his home.
No,
he works in
his shop. Yeah, well, I mean, he might live upstairs. Yeah,
okay.
Yeah, because cobblers, it's not like it's a loud job,
Yeah, so I'll go in. I'll knock on the door when I walk in to announce my presence if he doesn't see me.
I wonder if there's a post rendering that makes it so it's delayed because we disabled that.
How would post rendering just?
I don't know. Just
delay it?
I was just thinking of something that could be because we didn't have an answer. But let's keep going.
Last time we did the stream, you and me, where it totally failed, it didn't work out, my internet was shit. I had the same delay, and I thought that was because of the bad internet connection. But I wonder now if that's just me and you. Maybe the host, it has a weird host for us. When it's a group, maybe it chooses a host somewhere central.
Yeah.
But between you and me, it might be somewhere else. I don't know.
That is weird. I don't know, because we're actually in the same time zone. We're in the same country in the same time zone.
Yeah.
You're only a 2-hour flight from me. That's not far. I mean, it is. I can't touch your face, but it's not that bad. It's not like Jake, where I'll never see a sphincter. That's not how it works. So, but
you could always ask. He could show it to you.
It's not the same. So you you
go to the cobblers.
Go to the cobblers, and it's kind of one of those that it has an open sign, so you imagine you could just walk right in.
All right, so he walks in, he taps on the door.
I want to be a sphincter.
Excuse me.
You tap on the door and you walk in, and the cobbler, as you walk in, the cobbler looks up and says, "Hey there." Looks down at your feet and says, "Oh, I see why you're here. All right, let's find out what size you are. You looking to buy something already made or have something made fresh?"
Shit, I don't have any coin, do I?
I don't know. Check your character sheet.
Because I sold it all. I sold everything, and then I gave the coin away. I have nothing, right? I have nothing but this rusty sword and the clothes on my back and this jewel.
Hmm.
Hold on, I didn't think this through.
I don't even know why you're going to the cobbler, but that's okay. I got something here, so.
Fuck. Okay, I hate this.
Do a little dance.
So
Make a little love. Get disappointed.
Yondus is
cryptic strikes.
He's gonna frown. He's gonna frown and he'll mutter something to himself as he casts Charm Person.
Hmm?
And then he'll say, I'm sorry, friend. I don't have much coin on me. I was just hoping to get these fixed if you would lend your aid. The fuck was that?
My wisdom save.
Oh, damn. Oh, it... Wait, hold on. Oh, we're not fighting it. Yeah. Damn, that sucks. Okay. Yeah, he's not at all. Great.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so he says that. And then he just kind of crosses his fingers and hopes it works mentally.
Give me the line one more time.
He says, I'm sorry, friend. I don't have much coin. I was just hoping to get these fixed if you could lend me any aid.
He looks down at them and goes, oh, boy. How much is not much?
I sold all my belongings and gave my money to the poor in the last town.
Bluff. Deception, whatever it's called.
Yeah, I can do that. I mean, it's a half lie, but yeah.
It's pretty solid. You want to luck that just in case? Make sure you really crush it. Really get them puppy dog eyes going.
Well, this is insight, so he gets a +1, so he has to roll a 20 to beat it.
You don't know if his insight's higher than a 1.
Well, he rolled a wisdom save and got a +1. I mean, I guess he could be proficient in insight, so it could be a +3. But even then, hey, I'm good.
You think so?
Yeah, I think I'm good. Are you gonna give him like a +9 in insight? Come on, dude. He's an NPC. You can't make him super insightful. What are you doing? Okay, yeah.
So he goes, oh, and he kind of like actually looks at the fact that you are a bit rough, but also have a bit of a soft nature to you because of like your upbringing, despite the past couple of years for you. And he goes, I'm sorry. Well, that's very kind of you. We honestly believe in paying things forward. Someone helps you or you help someone. There should be some sort of return for that, right? Listen, I can't just give you something for nothing, though. I'll make a deal with you if you don't mind. I haven't. Are you in good shape? Are you well?
I'm very fast.
Quick. Good. I've been working on a new... You guys can't see the final rolls? Oh, it's scrolled up. Oh, Roll20 does that sometimes. Where it just, you have to scroll to the bottom when you first enter a game. Otherwise, it doesn't show, because I never scrolled up. So, otherwise it doesn't let you. Sorry, guys. He says... He says, if you are willing to do me a favor, I've been working on a new sole of shoe. It's designed to actually allow for you to be able to run for extended periods without it just really, really aching your feet, without it hurting so bad. It's a little bit softer.
Sorry, what was your name again?
Oh, Zyle Shoal.
Dr. Shoal.
I'm not a doctor. It's a mister. Copyright infringement is always a concern.
My apologies. I must have confused you for someone else. I knew another cobbler named Dr. Shoal.
Yeah. He shakes his head and says, "Huh? I wonder if it was a distant relative." Either way, so he looks at you and says, "If you're willing to test out these shoes for me, and see how they fare, maybe I let you keep a pair. The pair you run in, and maybe a new one as well."
That sounds like too good of a deal for me. I couldn't possibly accept something like that without
Well, it's
giving
not
you
going to be a
something else in
short
return.
run. I don't mean going for a quick jog around the block.
Well, I hope you make me work for it. I don't want to get anything out of charity here. I want to
Good.
work for my earnings.
Then what I'll have you do is I want you to run all the way down to the river, to the south, not the one that's obviously right outside the door. Run down to the river to the south and, collect a couple stones there so I know it came from that river. The stones there look a bit different than the ones up here. I'll be able to tell if you're lying or not. And then run back. A normal walk like that should take a little over 2 days' time. But a run, you should get it in less than 2, maybe even a day and a half or fewer, depending on, your athleticism.
That sounds like a long run. I think I can make it work. I just I hope they hold out.
Oh, you're going with 2 pairs. The 2 pairs, brand new as they are. Going with 2 pairs, but you'll be keeping the 2 pairs that you use. So I suggest you only use one for the entire trip and save the other one for another, for the future. Now, if you don't mind, please remove your feet and I sure as hell hope socks if you've got them. Stockings, he says, if you've got them on. And right over in that room over there, there's a wash basin. Give your feet a good scrub. Don't be afraid to really work that stone on the soles. And after you're done, take your time. I don't mean to be back in a minute. If you've got to take 10, 20 minutes, whatever you got to do. Come back. I'll measure your feet and we'll make sure we get this done the right way.
I'll come back spick and span.
Nods and let you go into the other room where there's literally a wash basin for your feet and you more or less give yourself a pedicure.
Yeah, and Yondus does realize that the odds of him coming back here, even if he wanted to come back here, are pretty slim. But he feels a little guilty about taking this man's 2 pairs of shoes. In the movie Holes, someone went to jail for this.
Movie what?
Just saying.
What
The
movie?
movie Holes, starring Shia LaBeouf.
I don't know what that movie is.
Holes. They dug holes in the desert.
Why?
The Gen Z kids will know. Millennials probably too.
I mean, Shia LaBeouf is a terrible actor, so I only saw Transformers.
Hey, come on now. Relax.
Yeah, well, he's a terrible actor. And the Transformer movies were garbage.
Hey, come on. Hey, tone it down.
Oh, wow. Actually, your lips desynced from your, That's funny.
I wish I could do that intentionally, but I'm not that talented.
What do you mean?
I can see you in real time, so it's like I can see you going, what do you mean? It doesn't work.
No, what you're talking about.
Yeah, there you go. Great.
No, huh? Damn it, my mouth moved on that one. All right, so sorry, keep going.
You can talk and then make the lips move. Or you can make the lips move and then talk.
Seriously, you're a weirdo.
Now do it the other way. See if you can do it the other way.
Go fuck yourself. Ah, damn it! I couldn't. No S's, no F's. You have to think of things you can do it.
It's too hard.
Things
Yeah,
that you can do
I
just
can't
with
do
your
it.
tongue.
All right.
You gotta yell to just speak at your tongue and not really move your lips very much. You gotta try to keep it as subtle as possible. Anyways,
Kind of like Jeff Dunham.
oh god, I used to love Jeff Dunham, and then he became like a stereotypical middle-aged guy and very clearly a Trump supporter. And I was like, yeah, I'm good. His like last special he put out there, I was like, oh, look at you marrying somebody a third your age. Cool. So
He's doing the Jerry Springer. Come on, they all do it.
So I'm like, wow.
That's Jerry Springer. I meant Seinfeld. What the fuck?
And then he went there and he just shat on Hillary the entire time, and I was like, yeah, I'm never gonna watch her stuff again. Anyways,
well, I mean, she is a Clinton, so.
I mean, was like, oh look, old wealthy guy doing. I just get the point. So back to the game. You come back in. He measures your feet. This isn't the first time it's ever happened to you. You grew up a noble. Measures your feet, gets the work done, so on and so forth. Gets a pair that's actually pretty close in design. I mean, all pair have the same feet, right? There's a similar like shape and everything to your foot. Does like about a good 40 minutes of work to it, and eventually gives you the first pair of shoes. Says try these on, and starts immediately working on the second pair.
Yeah, how do they fit?
Incredibly comfortably. You enjoy it. You can like move around, blah blah blah, so on and so forth. About 40 minutes after that, he gives you the other pair. And he's like,
I feel so sneaky in these. Maybe I'll call them sneakers.
No. I'm thinking I'm calling them soft soles. Soft shoals. Maybe soft shoals. Yeah.
That works.
Yeah. That or
They
you
are
call
very
it like maybe Zyles or Zymes. Maybe Zymes? Yeah, maybe Zymes soft shoals. No? No? Oh. Well, I'm sure I'll come up with a name. Oh, we can just call them Joey's. Like, hey, nice Joey's. Oh, thanks, man. Picked him up last week. Does that work in conversation?
Okay, let's move on, please.
So he says you got to get started today, heading south, and I'll see you tomorrow night. Or what's the plan?
I'll head out immediately, and I'll be back as soon as I can. Shouldn't be more than, like you said, day and a half, 2 days most if I'm walking, but you know I won't.
All right. So he says, well, I'll see you tomorrow evening then, friend. Enjoy the shoes. Do you get out and start heading south?
Yeah.
Oh, you're a good guy. Oh. Could you go ahead and roll me a constitution save?
Yeah, I knew that was gonna happen. I got a feeling, just for chat here. I got a feeling Yondus seems to be jumping around in time quite a bit. I got a feeling he's gonna come back on the wrong day.
No, you didn't jump around.
We'll see.
You didn't jump around. You went.
Wait.
You went into a year in the past, and you're still in the past.
When? This is a year ago.
Well, when you first got home, it was a year ago.
I'm still in a year ago.
Well,
okay.
Well, less than a year ago now because time's catching up to the present, right?
Is
to
it?
To when you left off, right? So.
All right, I'm back 2 months later. Okay, great. Can't wait. So it's like reverse. No, it's exactly like Wednesday's stream. It takes literally a month to get from the river back. That's 10 miles away.
Jesus Christ. Moving on. You start running down there, and honestly, it's not an easy trek. And going there with a shitty sword at your hip, knowing that there's actual dangerous creatures that live out in the wild here, and so on and so forth, by yourself, it's not the safest of treks. But you run throughout the rest of the day until nightfall. Being a parent, do you run into the night as well? Or not run, but, jog into the night as well? Or do you take up camp and get up early in the morning? I don't know if you just want to go until you get to the river. I don't see myself being able to run.
I don't see myself being able to run for a full 24 hours to get to the river.
I mean, it's not gonna be a full 24 hours.
So even if, well, how much longer would I have to run to get there? Do I think? Like, am I about halfway after 8 hours? Or after what is it, half a day? So 4 or 5 hours.
It wasn't the morning when you got there, right? Yeah. Like you just said, it's half day.
Yeah.
So I mean, you don't know because you don't know this area well enough. You don't have it mapped out to be able to kind of calculate that. You just know keep going until you get to the river.
Damn. Okay. Well, he said 2 days walking, so I've been running for about 4 or 5 hours. I'm probably all sweaty and shit. Shoes are probably starting to squeak in a bit. All right, let's push it. I'll go through the night. I'll jog through the night, see if I can get there. I'll camp when I get to the river.
One more con save.
That's the plan. You got it. Come on, baby. Don't fuck me.
But you're my type. So
Yeah.
you get a degree of exhaustion. But more importantly, as you're like running through the night just to get there, just to actually push it hard, push it. You actually are able to. You don't know if maybe these shoes are designed so well you're able to maintain a higher because you're not tracking yourself with like a fitness tracker, or nobody's timing you, or it's not like a well-run block that you do all the time or any shit like that, right? So you don't know if maybe these things are just designed in such a way that it's less exhausting or more comfortable, so you can push yourself faster, harder, so on and so forth. But by the time you get to the point where your legs feel like jelly, they're gonna fall off. You're like so out of breath, you just have to stop. You see the moon lighting the river before you. It's one of those things where you can legitimately just like push it. Like you like, I can get there. I can fucking get there. And you push the rest of the way. And
All right, one more.
do you? No, you don't have to. You do have a level of exhaustion for your failure there, but you get to the river.
Okay.
It's one of those things where you finally fucking stop. You actually get blisters. You actually get all the way to the fucking river. You're all the way there. And it's still the middle of the night, and you have until tomorrow night. You have so much time to get there, and it's spring. Like days are really fucking long, so you have so much time to get there. You can do a combination of walk run, you know. You finally get to the river's edge, and I imagine you just like rip your shoes off and start putting your feet into the
Exactly.
just like
Yes.
relax, so on and so forth. Time passes, maybe even take a dunk, a swim, whatever it is you need to do, and eventually you find yourself a place to set up camp. You don't light a fire. You're by yourself. It's not safe. You're not stupid. You eat some berries or whatever it is that you find along the way, or whatever you had packed with you, or so on and so forth from before, and you just pass the fuck out while sleeping. Roll me a perception check. No reason. Disadvantage because you're sleeping.
Yes, the sleeping perception check, of course.
Oh, not bad.
Hey, let's go.
You're woken up in the middle of the night by a loud noise that gives you a fright.
Rena? What is it?
A nature check.
Oh, great. It's not an owl bear. Come on, guys, relax. I'm not very good at nature, though. Oh, fuck.
Honestly, maybe it's just cats fighting. Must just be cats fighting.
Oh, okay. That's good. That's good. Awesome. Okay.
Yeah. Well, Anno, did you just make that joke? Anno. It's a good thing Rena's not here. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, come on. That's a step backwards for you, buddy. I'm gonna need to see some reprimanding for that.
I mean, he's
Yeah, go
Italian.
ahead and take 1,000 of his daddies. Go ahead, just take 1,000.
Let's just take what he gambled. He just gambled and lost them. 1,200
The
daddies.
misogynistic 1,000. Get him out of there.
Wow, he can afford to be misogynistic then.
If it's just cats fighting, he'll probably he's probably laying on his bag, even though there's not much in it. He'll probably just put his head in the dirt and put the bag over his head and just hold it over his ears, and he'll be like, "Shut up," and try to go back to sleep.
Eventually, he's able to pass out, go back to sleep. And chat, want to roll me a D100?
Hog.
First person in chat to do it. Doesn't matter who. I don't care. I mean, we prefer it to be Kylie because she fails at everything, but first person doesn't matter. Thank you, Joey.
24.
Cool. You wake up in the morning, and when you wake up, kind of like sit up and going up with your breakfast. As you wake up, you notice a couple of different things. Wow, Kylie is double what Joey. That means Joey is twice the failure Kylie is. Just saying.
Or is Kylie half the failure?
Well, it's more like Joey's half the man Kylie is. So, anyways, so yeah, you.
Sorry, Steve.
Yeah. So you, sir, are when you wake up in the morning, you kind of like get ready. You don't really have any food. It's not like you brought a lot with you. You're able to drink some water and kind of like get a look around, soak your feet a little bit more. But you notice two things. One of the things that you notice is there's some big fucking tracks that are not far from where you were just sleeping. They are massive paw prints with very obvious talons inside them, not very far from where you were sleeping. You are.
Do I need to roll a survival check to know what it is?
You can roll a survival check, yes. It was an owlbear.
That's lucky. That's pretty lucky. Of course. Yeah. Next chat.
Well, they may have already experienced it.
And owlbears are deadly, right?
Oh, yeah.
And evil. Yeah, they'll fuck me up with my shitty sword. Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll get running now.
Looking at the tracks and everything, you see the tracks, and they're kind of like walking one direction. You're like, oh, thank God. And kind of like looking about and taking in and getting yourself prepared to do your run back. Something else catches your eye. On this side of the river, you notice that there's a building not far from where you are. Actually looks like old ruins.
Those were not there when I got here?
No, but you do actually remember those ruins. You remember them when you were on your original boat in your Session 0 ages ago. You actually remember those ruins forever ago when you were on... Oh, no, never mind. You never came up this river. My apologies. Ignore that. So you actually... there was somebody else entirely. So you actually see those ruins. It's not that they weren't here when you came up here. It's just that it was nighttime. You couldn't see them. But now in the morning light and how the ruins seem to have a glint coming off of them, almost like a bit of a sheen coming off of them, it catches your eye.
I think I did come up this river, unless it's the river like the other hex down.
Correct.
The like
Yep.
the little small one that's branching off.
Correct.
Yeah, I never came down this river. Okay. Hey, let's check this out.
So you're like, well, you got time to kill either way.
Going into that?
No, away from. Thank God.
Okay, cool.
It's so weird. You guys see the delay. I say no, away from, thank God. And Messi usually like retaliates really quickly, but I say no, away from, thank God. And it goes like this. No, away from, thank God. Cool.
This sucks.
It's so
Can
weird.
we fix this? Maybe we should.
Messi, you're ugly.
Restart the Zoom, maybe.
It's so like you see the delay is crazy. Look at the everything's so delayed.
Yeah, what's up with that?
See, I didn't notice it at first because like the fact that there's a pause between me saying a joke and you laughing, I'm used to that because people usually have to like contemplate whether or not it's worth laughing at my joke before they do. So it's like, oh my God, okay, yeah,
I'm quick with it. Even on the delay, I'm like average. Like this is the nerf for me to keep me on par with everyone else.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. All right. So you start heading towards the ruins. One of the things that you notice as you're heading towards the ruins, that glint that you saw coming from it was actually very obviously the metal interwoven into the stone of the ruins are made out of. You notice that, and you could identify it because you've time at a deer in the past, as very obviously being old mole, M-U-L, mole, yeah, M-O-L, sorry, whatever it is, ruins, the hobgoblin ruins from the ages past, right? Also, as you're walking towards them, one of the things that you can see is that the wall of the ruins themselves, the wall of it that faces towards the river is no longer standing. The entire wall has collapsed outwards as a big spill out collapse down. And it's like, oh wow, whatever happened here ages ago or sometime since, literally destroyed a wall, the south-facing wall. I imagine your character continues to get closer to the ruins, not necessarily walking into them, but certainly walking up enough to really start to peek or look about.
Yeah, he's curious. I'll take a look.
So as you go
also, I'm looking at Zoom settings, and it says there's only a combined total of 100 milliseconds of delay, which does not sound right to me.
Yeah, no, it clearly doesn't because you're getting where did you look at that? Sorry.
I went to settings, and I went to statistics, and I went to video.
Oh, hold on. CPU. My CPU overall is at 90%, so that's fun. Hold on. Bandwidth. My bandwidth is around 800 kilobytes per second sent and about 1200 received. Where are you seeing
Yeah, that's about the same. At the top where it says video.
Oh, gotcha. Man, my CPU is just fucking getting annihilated, and I don't know why. Latency 32 milliseconds and 26 milliseconds. I'm sending 15 frames per second.
That ain't right, Chief.
I'm sending you 15 frames per second and receiving 25. That's probably because my CPU is getting annihilated.
Yeah, well, mine looks about the same, honestly.
Resolution, by the way, send and receive is 640 by 360, which is funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Me too.
Oh well. Oh well, whatever. Oh, audio. Oh, sorry, looking at audio latency. 31 and 25.
Yeah, it's not bad.
No. Oh well. My CPU we really gotta fix. It's like so. I don't understand why it's so bad. Ah! All right, let's keep going. That's probably why we're having so many issues, because every time it jumps up, everything turns red. It's actually a warning I haven't been able to read yet. So I'll have to read it when I get an opportunity to see what the fuck it's trying to warn me about when it jumps. So I'll try to keep it up and read it when it pops up. So anyways, go ahead and roll me a perception check, please, sir, man, boy, sir.
Hey, do me a favor. Just switch to your old camera real quick,
Sure.
if you don't mind.
I don't. Because
God, that was like almost a full 5 seconds there. That's crazy.
Because I just did that, I closed my thing there. I'm still at 84%, 54%, 46%, 55%. Oh, maybe it's the 4K, like the actual 54%, 48%, 43%.
Wait, you're down to 50% for CPU?
Yeah.
There's still a bit of a delay. I'm not gonna lie. I'm noticing.
No. But that's gonna take some time to fix itself or whatever. But my CPU usage dropped considerably. Zooms down to 8%, 7%. So my camera is gobbling it, but it wasn't doing that weeks ago. Like 3 weeks ago, it wasn't doing that. It was only doing it last week and this week.
At least we know buying a new CPU won't fix your issue.
Oh, by the way, Chad had mentioned, I'm sorry. So I wonder, it's going to be something to do with that then. We're going to have to look into this. Messy, Chad had mentioned that you had a Winifred's Wisdom and you didn't use it because we were talking about my computer instead of playing the game and reading chat. Oh. Did you want to use your leftover Winifred's Wisdom from last time? And
on this perception check?
Yeah. Just because it was left over from before, that's what they were suggesting. They were suggesting you use a Winifred's Wisdom.
But I'm only 1 point away from a 20. I could just roll a luck die.
It's up to you, dude. You do what you want to do.
I got to turn luck die back on. Hold on. I don't see it in my list. Wait. What? Oh, I'm covering it up with my sheet. All right. Luck die. There we go. 21.
Okay. Never mind. It's from Elijah. Oh, shut up, Joey. He didn't have it then. All right. So it's not gonna be that many. Oh no. So anyways, back to you. It is you, sir, are I think it's like 3 months back pay, and it's like I think you get 500 each at whatever tier. It's not that many. So you are looking at this thing, and honestly, as you're walking towards it, one of the things that you notice walking towards it is that it isn't as it seems. It's not a old mole ruins. It's the ziggurat that we've talked about many times beforehand that, you know, obviously you'd experienced with your other character before. Boom.
I didn't know it was down here.
Yeah.
Fuck. So this place is pretty magical, huh?
Yeah, except something different happens this time. As you're walking towards it, not only do you like just see it, it's for you the transition is a little bit different. For a moment, you see what was before, the building with the collapsed wall, the old mole ruins. Then you see kind of like the opacity of that dropping, and the opacity of something else coming into view. You blink a couple times, and then the opacity of that one's pretty much gone, and you can pretty much only see the ziggurat. You blink a few more times, and the ziggurat's the only thing that's in view. The other one's gone from your sights. No nausea, no discomfort, no craziness, no vomiting.
Well, why would I? I've never experienced those before. I guess he'll shout. Hello? And he'll look and see if anyone's there.
Nobody responds.
Okay, then he'll get closer. Maybe peek his head in a door if he sees a door. And do it again.
Well, why don't you roll me? You don't see a door immediately. There's no door that's obviously there.
I don't. Fuck.
Yep. You have to actually look around for a door. You can roll me an
Yeah,
investigation
I guess
check.
he'll walk around it and he'll keep going, hello, until he finds a door.
Hey! Easily finds a door.
I'm rolling so well.
Walks up and he walks up and he's like, I don't know, just picks a direction, starts walking around and it's like, this looks hidden door. I'm a fucking rogue, guys. Of course I found it. And easily finds like the loophole and opens the thing up. Huh.
Let's go inside. Hello?
Walking inside and nobody responds. As you're walking into the first floor of this place, describing it from memory, of course, you're walking down the hallway and you only get a few steps in when you see a little alcove off to your right. The alcove seems to lead to a space where you can, funny enough, cubbies where you can put shoes or leave a jacket, like a cloak or whatever hanging.
Are there any cool looking jackets?
No jackets, no cloaks currently there. But it's definitely meant to be some place where you would leave that kind of stuff.
Yeah, he's just gonna keep walking.
Okay. So he keeps walking. This corridor comes to a hard turn to your left. And as you turn left, you can see almost immediately to your right-hand side, a couple steps up, there's a little turn-off that goes to a door. Ahead of that, there's a doorway to your left. And ahead of that, or say a hallway to your left, and ahead of that, the hallway you're on turns hard right again. So the door to your right, a doorway to your left, like a hallway, say to your left, or if you continue forward, it forces you to turn right later on.
This is how Yondus becomes a soul knife. No, come on. He'd probably just walk down the hall and look for people.
So he wouldn't open up the door to his right, or go to the door to his right, or look down. Well, so the first thing would be to your right. Would you go to that door or no?
I guess he'd knock on it and like open it and be like, "Hello," and then just take a look inside.
When you walk up to that door, I need to go grab something really quickly. But I believe it is a charisma check, sir. If you can just roll me a charisma.
Charisma. Okay, he's going to get his notes for. He's gonna kill me, guys. He's gonna kill me. He's gonna fucking kill me, guys.
Don't roll it yet. Give me 1 second.
It's not gonna say wisdom. Hey guys, now that it's just me, this background is actually Daelric's real computer. I'm inside of it right now. He doesn't know this, but the reason that we're having this delay is because it's an artificial delay I've piped in to the system because I don't want him to know that I'm streaming from within the system, right? So now it looks like I'm even further away than Florida, when in reality I'm inside of his computer. And the reason I'm doing that is because I want to use all the CPU, so he has to buy a new computer, and that's really my end goal there. I wanted to upgrade. So now you guys know my master plan. Please don't tell him. And hopefully, maybe he'll get himself a new Christmas present. That's really the goal. Oh, guys, be cool. Be cool, guys. No, I don't think so, Anno. I think I'd be able to
I was having a hard
escape.
time finding what I'm looking for. Please bear with me a moment, sir.
Hey, everyone, right now, if you have a Twitter account, go to look up this It's at YeetGarf. YeetGarf. Go look up that Twitter account and start scrolling. It's really fun.
It's charisma. It's a charisma save.
Oh, charisma save. Okay, great.
Yep.
Great. Love hearing that. Let's do that.
Yeah, you grab the door and you you grab the door handle and you open it. And what you see inside is a small room with a pool of, like, literally a pool of water in the room. It's not entirely still. The water has a bit of a motion to it, a little bit of a swirl to it. But it's literally just a small room with a door on the other side of it, a pool of water inside there. Looks like it could be like a jacuzzi or the like, and a stairwell walking into the pool of water.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong, Daelric, but I'm pretty sure there was a door before that one, wasn't there?
No, this is the door before. This is the first one. I know that for a fact.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm thinking of the one on the left.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. That's after.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So yeah. Okay. So it's the pool room. Okay. Yeah. So he'll just look in and be like, "Oh, no one in here, and he'll close the door, and he'll make his way up to the next room. He'll go,
But yeah, when you
hello,
take a
and then
couple
he'll
steps up and he
take
looks
us
down the
into the door
hallway,
on the left.
you'll actually see like there's on the room that you look into opens up into like a square room with some design on the floor that you can't see from your perspective. Either way, you can see that across the room from where you are, it's strange. It's getting a weird, a distorted reflection of, it's like a distorted reflection of me. Oh, like if a circus comes into town, almost like a funhouse mirror.
Do I look fat in it?
Yeah, it kind of like blows you out in a weird way. And shrinks you up in a weird way. Oh, messy.
I ate too
It's
many
like one of your
berries
filters.
last night.
It's like one of your filters. Like the one where your
shit.
head's like,
okay. like one of my filters. Like one of my. Oh.
yeah. No, you gotta rise your head up and down, like Bob for a second.
I mean, it tracks my.
Oh,
my head.
it tracks your face. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It distorts.
I can do this one.
Yeah, there you go. He's like,
How does that work? Must be magic. Do I sense magic? I'm gonna put this one away. It's funny though.
I like that one.
I'll go back to this one. Is there any magic in here?
Do you go walking up towards it?
No, he doesn't see any people, so he'll just keep walking.
Okay. And that makes you turn a hard right. And as you continue walking down the hallway, and the hallway makes you turn to the right again, there's a doorway to your left. A door, I should say, to your left.
Is there anyone in there?
You go in, grab the knob, and open it. And
there's too many doors in this damn place. No, he's just gonna start calling from the hallway and just keep walking down.
This is the
hall.
Second door. But yeah,
too many doors.
So
it's already been 3 doors.
You keep walking by, no responses. You walk by another door, and that's your second door. But then you walk by a third door on your right hand side, and then you keep walking. There's a hallway to your left. But that hallway you can see ends out to a door that looks very much like the one that you originally walked in, like a hidden door. You're like, oh, that just leaves this place. So you keep walking forward. Walking forward ends up opening into a long, somewhat wide room with a bunch of pillars and stairs that kind of go down from this elevated ledge that this seems to be. This long room seems to have like etchings along a carpet that runs on either side of this room, all the way up to a strangely twisted, what's the word I'm looking for? A strangely twisted statue on the far side of it. It catches your attention, attracts you to it, but not like compulsively.
So this place really looks abandoned.
So far, you also see a stairwell going up. You see some stairs going down to where you're standing on the ledge above what's down below, which looks like some rooms down there. If you yelled hello, you'd definitely get a response. But you actually see a legitimate stairwell going up to the next level of this place.
I think he would. I don't know. We don't need to role play every single room.
No, we don't. We're going to be able to. Yeah.
He would peer into. No, there's no one on the first floor. He would peer into the rooms that he passed over on the first floor to see if maybe there was anything useful in them for him, like maybe a better weapon, or maybe some non-raggedy clothes or something.
Opening one of those
a little bit.
Opening one of those doors that you had just mentioned. I am going to need you to make me a check. I need you to make me an intelligence save.
Yeah. I was hoping this would happen. Let's go.
Oh, there it is. You easily open the door and you go get to a room that looks like there's a bunch of cooking ingredients or something like that inside here. And just some strange cooking ingredients. And looking about as a strange table here.
Like anything I could eat?
You know, it's funny because you think about that. Is there anything useful or anything I can eat? And you kind of go over and you meddle with the ingredients and whatnot for a second. I actually need you to roll me a second intelligence save. I do. It's funny. Nobody's even giving you a wisdom or whatnot yet.
Shit.
Unfortunately, no. There is nothing useful that you can eat or anything like that.
Okay. Just keep moving. Look for some swords, baby.
Yep. So you leave that room and look around one of the other doors that you found. You realize that actually opens up into the same pool room that you had seen before. It's just the door on the other side of it. I imagine. Do you go and investigate the pool at all? Or you leave that be?
No, I'm not gonna touch it.
Figured. And then there's that strange statue. Like I said, you're attracted to look towards it. By that I mean to like look at it. That doesn't mean that you're. Oh, that fucking cat.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Why isn't it dead yet?
His mother abandoned him, so. What?
Oh.
Cause he's not old enough yet. He's only like 12.
Do you want a cat to keep it company?
We've been thinking about getting another cat, actually.
She's very sweet, 13 years old. It's a very short-term investment.
Yeah, we were looking for a younger one though.
Wow.
We're looking for we're
wow.
looking draft.
I'm sorry. You're looking for a younger. You're looking for that younger pussy, and you're over here calling me fucking what the hell is that comedian's name? Wow.
Yeah. Well, the difference between me and that comedian's name is that I'm young.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
So half his age is probably right around my age.
Yeah. Fair enough. Fair enough. I accept. Moving on. So anyways, you eventually, looking around, find nothing inside here. Small bed, so on and so forth, but nothing inside here strikes you as, you obviously you don't approach the statue. You go upstairs.
Is there a good pillow in here?
No. You go upstairs to the next floor. Next floor, you hook around a corner, brings you into a hallway with, honestly, 3 more doors in it. You go over to the first door, which you do the one immediately to your right.
It's gonna suck.
The one immediately to your left,
Yeah.
or the one that's straight across.
Fuck me. He's gonna do the first one on the right.
Okay.
It's gonna suck.
I need you to go ahead and roll me a wisdom save.
Yeah.
You have a way to raise wisdom.
He's
by the
not
way.
very good at this.
You don't need to use it. I'm just letting you know you have it, but you don't need to use it.
As he reaches for the door, you know what?
You don't need to use it.
If he rolls an even, okay. As he reaches for the door, he hesitates for a second. He's like, you know what? I'll go to the door on my left first, and he turns around and goes to the door on his left.
Okay. He goes to the one to his left, and he opens that one up. There's a lock on it, a strange lock on it from this side, but you unlock it, and you open up the door, and inside you find another one of those strange egg-shaped mirrors, like you had seen beforehand in the room downstairs on your left. But also inside this room, you find a bars that are look out, that they kind of like trap this room in, but allow you to look out to the world beyond, see the sky, see the landscape and everything beyond. Before those bars, inside the room with you, is a skeleton. There's also another door that leads out of this room into another one. It's a door on the other side.
I don't know what sound on means, but I felt like it was a bad idea to have that on. Describe the 2 doors here again. Sorry.
Nope, you came through one door, and you saw the skeleton, you saw the egg, you saw the bars that are there on the wall, and you saw a door on the other side. This one doesn't have any locks built into it that you can see.
I don't know if he'd go past the skeleton room. He'd probably shut the door and
look around back up. This dead guy. Around. Doesn't look like there's any equipment on them, so just kind of like shut the door. Okay.
Yeah. Let's just keep going. I don't want to. There's nothing good in here. Let's just see what's at the top.
So sure, but there are 2 other doors. The one that you chose not to open, and the one that you haven't even approached yet. That was across the way.
Oh yeah. Okay. You should I should. Yondus is like, you know what? I should really make sure that this place is completely empty before I just willy-nilly run through it. The store on the right probably doesn't lead to anything important. Let's go in there.
Wisdom save.
Yeah.
Honestly, you reached open that door and you realize I shouldn't be in here.
Yeah, you know what? That's a good idea. Let's go down the hall.
And you go to the other door, you open it, no problem, and it actually opens up to a kitchen. Hey, a legitimate kitchen. There's no food. It's a long, it's like a couple grains of very, 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 like hundreds of year old, or if not longer, rice, in the cracks in the ground that somehow haven't decomposed. But there's another door out of this room, And there's a step out onto the balcony or ledge of the ziggurat, like the next level up of the ziggurat. So you
Let's
can
go to the other door in this room.
Yep, you open that up, opens up to a long hallway, which honestly, you can see two stairwells go on your right hand side, two stairwells going upstairs, or you can continue forward some. I'm doing this all from memory. Doing this 100% from memory. You walk up the stairs, and immediately when you walk up to the stairs, oh, it is. I know for a fact it is. I've spent so many hours here. You walk upstairs, and you actually opens up to a big room up there. There's some doors coming off of this room, but one of the things that really catches your attention as you walk up to this room is there are two statues inside the room. So as you kind of like come walking in, you're looking about and taking some steps into the room. Obviously, your attention turns to regard the statues. And as you turn to regard the statues, you see there are two statues there. The one to your right is actually... What?
Nothing. Go ahead, sir. Just writing a will.
The one to your right is actually a statue of your father. And the one immediately before you was a statue of your mother.
That's odd. He's gonna fiddle around in his pockets for that crystal and take it out and like. Is it doing anything?
To the statue of the right.
Sure.
Like, what are you focusing on? The crystal, or like, what are you doing?
This just seems like a room that he got this crystal from his parents, and now he's seeing statues of his parents. So maybe the crystal came from here.
Maybe.
Ironically.
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
So
is it interacting with anything? He's like waving it around.
You're like focusing on the crystal, like waving the crystal around or whatever it is, and like, the crystal doesn't seem to be doing anything now. As you're like waving it around and kind of like looking about the room, just go ahead and roll me a perception check.
Yeah, sure. Oh fuck. Let's select that. How much luck do I have? 3 die. Yeah, let's select it. Well, that's a shitty roll, but I got more luck. That's awesome. Thanks, guys.
You notice as you're looking about the room, there are 4 doors that come off this room, one in each corner of the room, but there's actually also a staircase that goes upstairs. And again, there's those 2 statues, one of your mother, one of your father.
Yeah. I guess he'd is there any way he can get a general idea of how long these statues have been here? Oh, hey, Tyler. Thanks. This is quite the time.
Yep. Quite the time indeed.
Yep.
Quite the time indeed. Tyler.
Yep.
I usually sometimes when people raid, it takes them a minute to get here. But so just dragging feet for a second before he actually is able to pull up the thing and hear the Oh, look, Markiplier's 3rd fan. Oh, wow. Look at that.
Huh.
Now,
I didn't think you had that many.
Well, yeah, I was curious. Like, now, is this like a CP, like a computer fan? Like specifically for like CPU or maybe the power,
yeah,
source, or maybe it's like a summertime, like a living room fan.
Yeah. I was thinking maybe like a bedroom fan. Maybe he has like a bedroom fan on all the time.
Yeah, one of those, I imagine.
I can't sleep without my bedroom fan on, so I imagine whoever this Markiplier character is probably also needs a fan.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, we actually put a fan on in my daughter's room because it disrupts sound and whatnot. But now assuming that Tyler's here. Hi, Tyler. Yeah, he's in front of the statues. You see the picture behind me. He's in front of the statues.
The statues, yeah.
The
statues.
Yep. So
he's investigating them because he's.
So you start walking towards the statues.
Yeah. He just wants to get an idea of maybe how long these have been here.
Yeah. So as you kind of like bring your attention to investigate the statues, kind of like walk towards them, I just need you to do me the tiniest of favors.
Yeah, sure, buddy.
Just the smallest of little favors.
We never did this. I have no idea what's about to happen. I've never seen it. I just heard it. So let's do it.
Wait, weren't you the one that went and watched the future over and over and over again?
Yeah, but I haven't actually played through it.
Gotcha. Why don't you go ahead and click your mini and roll initiative, friend,
Yeah,
pal.
where's my mini? I don't have mini. I'm on the map.
Yeah. Oh, and drag you. There you
Oh,
go.
thanks. Which
You're
one's
welcome,
me?
buddy.
That's Elijah. That's Elijah.
I'll just use this one for initiative.
I could just be me. I could just be Elijah. I mean,
No, just drag and drop Yondus onto the thing.
yeah, how do you do that again? On the character sheet?
Yeah, you just literally drag and drop where you get the character sheet from on there.
Oh, look at that. Right, my health's not right, but whatever. Did I drag the right one? Hold on. Let me delete that.
Wind Emblem, which, wow, hi, Wind Emblem. I haven't seen you in a while. Wind Emblem just gave you 8 of the Martyr, just in case. Just
You're
in
such
case.
a good friend.
Just in case.
Appreciate you. Initiative, you said?
Yep.
Oh, hey, Tyler.
There he is.
Welcome in. So,
Oh,
quick
you
recap,
beat
Tyler.
me. Oh, good.
Pog. Quick recap, Tyler. I found this temple in the by a river. Kind of weird. But like as I looked at it longer, the ruins of the temple became a real temple. That's kind of odd. Anyway, I worked my way through 2 floors of it. I'm on the 3rd floor now, and the weirdest thing happened. I saw a statue of my mom and pa right there, and I'm like, oh, that's kind of weird. My mom and pa are here, so let's get a closer look. Maybe how long have these been here? And now I'm rolling initiative. So this might be the last Yondus episode ever. I'm really excited. So since it's my turn, how old do they look?
Also, Zoom has this weird delay where I get messy real time, but he gets me like a solid like second and a half delay. So if I say something to him, he gets it like a while later. So it's been a weird vocal interaction because Zoom is being weird.
Hey, yeah, let's test it real quick. Say a word. As soon as I hear it, I'll say it back.
Boomer.
Boomer.
All right, do it backwards.
Do it backwards.
Do it
Okay,
backwards.
I'll say one. Trap.
Trap.
Yeah, that was a little quicker, honestly. It's getting a little faster, I think.
All right, ready? Right, we'll say the same word. Same one you just did. Ready? Trap. Oh, you weren't ready.
Well, yeah, restart. Yeah, I was not ready. You didn't let me reply.
Trap.
Trap. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a delay. Anyways.
Yeah, no. I think it's getting shorter. I think we're getting more in sync.
Yeah. Was thinking up. Hey, girl. All right, so you, sir, get to go first. As you're moving towards the statue to investigate the age, so on and so forth, focusing on it, it springs to life and starts moving towards you very quickly, very aggressively, allowing you to roll initiative and succeed in initiative. And because Aaron decided to pop by and randomly drop this one time, actually this takes effect. You get to make an extra attack as part of an attack action if you would like.
Awesome.
Yes,
Let's
this gets
do
triggered. So it's your turn. What do you do as you jump into action first? Oh, and you don't forget, this was also just given to you. Where's Yondus? Where's Yondus? Where's Yondus? Where's Yondus? Where the hell is Yondus? I don't even know where the hell your mini is. Oh.
Is it a -2?
I just found it. I'm dumb. You. What are you doing? Ah!
What happened?
Oh, you got a 13. It's your turn. What do you do?
Is that temp HP?
Yeah.
Well, he's gonna swing at it with a shitty sword.
All right, make your attack roll. Did you already apply the -2?
I just applied the -2. Here we go. Attack 1. Uh-oh.
That's a miss.
An 8's a miss? Okay, that's crazy. All right, I know it says +1, by the way, but it is a -2, I promise, because normally I'm
He's
at
just
+7.
adjusting it. Yeah. Go ahead, you're good.
So, all right, and then I'll swing again. Haha!
Ooh, a 19 total. A 19 total does not hit.
A 20, because +1 to attack rolls.
Oh, a 20 total. A 20 total also does not hit.
Jesus, that felt like a really good swing to me.
Yeah, it was.
Well, that's my 2 attacks. Shit. Oh, jeez. Okay. This is rough. Let's maybe we should back away. I don't need to disengage. I have fancy footwork.
That's true.
let's just. That didn't work. So back up 30 feet.
You back up 30 feet. That actually puts you in line with the stairwell going upstairs. Intelligence check for me.
Okay. I mean, I know, but let's see if he knows. Oh, I'm shit.
Oh wow, that's really awesome. You're actually able to see that the
+1.
It's because you have the bardic ability. What's it called? Jack of all trades.
Oh.
You're not proficient in that, so you get a +1 in it.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah. So, anyways, you actually get a what was it called? You actually are able to realize, wait, that's a massive fucking statue. That stairwell, the opening at the top, I don't think it could fit through that stairwell.
Awesome. Then he'll. Oh, I used my movement, didn't I? Or I guess I could bonus action to dash.
Yep, because you're a rogue. Bonus action dash.
He'll bonus action to dash just far enough up the stairs where the statue can't get to him.
Okay. And on my couch. So you
Couch
sir.
fan. Never had a couch fan.
I have, absolutely. In the summertime, you're sitting there, you want to watch TV, but the fan's like really loud, so you have to turn the TV up super loud. And then at some point in time, you realize, wow, this TV is really loud. All the time, summertime.
Couch fan? No, I think they mean a fan in the couch, like on the couch. It says on the couch.
Oh, like built into the couch, like to keep your ass cool.
Markiplier's couch fan.
All right. Well, I mean, I guess if you want Markiplier to sit on your never mind. So you actually make your way up the stairs just outside of the reach as far as you can identify, and you made a pretty good intelligence check. So I'll actually say that's pretty safe. The thing actually comes rushing
What's more with feeling?
towards you, trying to for the hate. Like boom, 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 making its way over to the stairwell and starts walking up the stairs to try to get to you, and reaches its arm kind of like like a big shack swing to try to get to you. But you are just out of reach, so its swing is not able to get to you, is not able to quite grapple you. Too bad I have an awesome attack roll with this creature. Is not able to get to you, and so you're actually safe. You're perfectly safe and out of harm's way. As you step back, what do you do?
Well, I can't go down, so I'll go up.
Okay. So you make your way up the stairs, and in the room up above that you see, and you can continue hearing the banging down below, it opens you up into a small room. Up here, there's also a whole bunch of open doorways that lead out onto the ledge of one of the highest rungs of the ziggurat that you're in, right? Opens up to a ledge that, out there. There's only one door in this higher area. It's a sitting area, lots of bookshelves with various books and whatnot on them. There's one door, which I imagine you promptly go over and open.
I mean, if the library looks like shit, there's nothing lootable in here. Yeah.
I mean, it's just books and whatnot, but honestly, I don't think you can interact with them. Yeah, you can't even interact with those anyways. So you try to grab the books and they don't move. But so you you go over to the door, you open it up, and you can see there's again another shelf in there with various supplies and whatnot, but seemingly like supplies to help with meditation, like incense and candles and so on and so forth. And you see mats on the floor specifically for meditation. Literally nothing's inside the building here. When you make your way outside of the building on the ledge of the ziggurat to look around, you realize that from this point on, outside of here, there's actually a stairwell that continues to lead up to the top floor.
Yeah, let's keep going. Let's see if we can see my house from here.
So you walk. It's so funny because you've already been through here with a different character. So just your overall demeanor is hilarious.
Twice. I've been through here twice.
Oh, Jesus Christ, you have.
Yeah, this is my third time.
As a PC, not character, of course.
As a PC, yeah.
Never seen D&D played like this?
Like Fist.
Yeah, like Fist. So, you as you make your way out onto the outer stairwell, bring yourself up to that top ledge. You get to the top ledge, and there's just an opening the floor. At the top floor has a bit of etching or design onto the floor, and there's again one smaller stairwell that literally leads up into a small covered area at the very, very top of the ziggurat.
Can I see my house from here?
No.
Perception check,
No.
maybe? Okay, cool. Maybe if I go up another floor, I'll be able
No.
to see. Let's go up.
No, it's wood. It's just plains all around in a river. So
Though.
So yeah, and as you go walking up those last few steps, you notice four things at the top of the steps. First thing you notice is there's a statue up here that looks like a man that you have never.
The one that gave us the chest?
Yeah, you saw him before, didn't you?
Yeah.
That looks like the man that gave you the chest a long ass time ago. Or maybe this is before he gave you the chest. Your brain is confused because time is a little wonked.
Yeah, that's true.
And then you see a statue of a woman who, by all accounts, reminds you of depictions of the martyr, because you grew up in Paradel, where the martyr was very heavily worshipped. Very heavily worshipped. Not anywhere near as much as, say, Lady Aravel, but still heavily worshipped compared to most of the rest of the continent. And you also see an altar up at the top. Seemingly the altar is like before those two statues. And then on top of the altar, you see a man sitting there, cross-legged, shirtless, eyes closed, meditating.
Hey.
He opens his eyes and looks over at you. Hello.
I didn't know anyone was going to be here. The place looked abandoned. Nice to meet you. My name's Yondus.
He nods and says, "No, it's not abandoned yet, but soon. Very soon."
I'm sorry. Did you want me to leave, or do you live here?
In a way, yes, I do. I do have to say, it's been a considerable amount of time since I've seen since I've seen an 11. No. You're different.
Just a regular parent.
No, you're not. He actually gets off of the altar and walks towards you. It says, "I'm being incredibly rude. My name is Abstergo 13.
The fuck? That's you have a number in your name?
I do.
Well, my name's Yondus. Nice to meet you. And he'll hold out his hand.
It is nice to meet you as well, Yondus. Except, you're a bit of an anomaly. Please tell me, Yondus, who are your parents?
I gotta pronounce the name. I am Yondus Elitelin.
Aleighton?
Yeah, sure.
There's no L in there. Yeah.
It's Aleattln.
No, that's an I-N, I thought.
TTLN.
Oh, I've been saying Aleighton this whole time because I thought there was an I at the end with the font.
Elitelin.
Oh, Elitelin.
Yeah.
Oh, my apologies. I've been saying your name horribly.
No, it's okay. I'm Stargo 13. We just met.
It's like when your name's, Jorge, but people call you George. You know what I mean? It's like,
yeah,
sure.
Georgie. That's the worst one.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like, thanks. Because, Jorge is so difficult to say. Ass.
Yeah. Jesus.
But so you said your name's Elitelin. Gotcha.
Elitelin. Yeah. No, you should change it, Tyler. I'll show you Dungeons and Dragons of Fist.
I mean, to be fair though, Tyler Brady is better than Tyler Scheid, and he did change it. So at least he's a man that keeps to his his opinions. He lives them, doesn't just speak them.
Yeah, at least he lives by his terrible creed.
Yeah. I'm sorry. Can I get anybody who's a subscriber to Tyler? Can we get some Tyler Brady emotes in chat, please? Just fucking spam chat with Tyler Brady. I would really appreciate that. Just so we can show Tyler how wrong he is.
We'll see. I wonder, do I still have I got a gifted sub to him. No, I don't have it no more. Sorry, Tyler.
Instead, I just see aviators. And nobody spams chat. Wow. Left hanging. I guess nobody subscribed to Tyler. That's why. Oh, that must suck.
That's rough, dude.
Hi, Josh. All right. So anyways, what were you saying, Messi?
He says his name, Yondus Elitelin.
He says, I understand that, but that doesn't tell me who your parents are.
My mother is something Eliteland, and my father is something else Eliteland.
You really don't have their names written down?
No. My father is Shane Eliteland, and my mother is Soggy Eliteland.
Okay, we're just gonna say that they have not. Whatever. Let's keep moving on.
Yeah, I don't have
He shakes his
names.
head and says, "I don't know these names. However, I can imagine, with the passing centuries, I wouldn't. What have you interacted with? Nothing. You interacted with nothing.
Oh, yeah, no, I didn't touch anything.
You resisted all temptation.
Well, I saw some doors and I just, there was nothing cool in them. So I came up here. I was honestly looking for someone, and then when I thought maybe the place was abandoned, I was looking for something.
You seem to be lost. Why are you here?
Well, where do I start? And he'll like he'll is there a place to sit?
Not the altar that he just got off of. But it's like one of those things where you have to like hop up onto it like a counter.
Honestly, he probably would. Is this gonna fuck me up?
No.
Like, okay,
No.
cool. Yeah, so he'll walk up to the altar and he'll jump on it and sit down and be like, "Well, it all started when I was traveling with some companions of mine, and I got separated, and I grouped up with these orcs." And he just kind of tells his story. He tells about the time being weird, and then he goes back in time and a year to the day he left, and he saw his parents, and he found out that this family jewel that was stolen was actually orchestrated by his mom, and then he had to go get the jewel and all that. And then the whole something happened where like his mom froze time. He thinks she might be something of a different species. He won't say Loper. He won't, but he'll say, I don't know what kind of magic she has, but it's not normal magics, and I'm afraid of what she could be. But he's not going to say that she's a Loper. And then he'll say, and then I was headed to Hod Gwen to see if someone could tell me about it, and stumbled into these ruins when I was helping a cobbler test his new shoes. And that about catches up.
That is an incredibly strange story. Yondus Eliteland. But most importantly, he says, having watched you sitting on the altar the entire time, seemingly unaffected by it.
Yeah, and Giannis is like kicking his feet out as he tells the story. Like when he gets to an interesting part, he'll like kick down on the altar. He might stand up for a second, and then he'll hop back on when he's done telling that part. So he's been a little active as he recounts.
And since you entered the temple, you interacted with nothing down below.
I opened some doors and I looked in some rooms, and there was the statues, but they didn't touch me. I just walked past them. They look like my parents, though. I don't know if maybe they're from here or something. Do you know them? Why do my parents have statues downstairs and you don't know them?
They aren't statues of your parents. Those statues are reflections of yourself.
Ah, sure. Some magic, I'm assuming.
Something of that sort.
I've met some people that have strange magics. I was told they were called Lopers. Is this is it relevant?
Maybe what you call Lopers
is this mole, maybe?
What you call Lopers are Abstergo 11s. And, as far as I can understand, your mother is an 11.
And you called yourself Abstergo 13.
I did, and as far as I can understand, your father was likely a 9.
What? Are you Are you aligned with Lopers?
I was. to a degree, in a way. It was my responsibility to train them. But then I realized that their craving for power grew to be too much, and so I sought to destroy them.
Huh.
I believed I succeeded. I have realized that I did not.
So you're up here hunting them, then?
No, I'm keeping things in order.
Well, you're not doing a very good job if you know. I mean, your temple is in ruin. Your
Worry not about the temple.
your statues
Temple-
kill people.
That's a test. A test that you, one way or another, passed. Fear is natural. It's important to have. One of the ways to pass the test of the statues is to fear them. Gives you survivability. It's, of course, an easy pass. It's not the one that people generally will strive for, but it is a pass. It gives you a temporary opportunity to study above. Nonetheless, you being the child of an 11 and a 9 has never happened before. As far as I understand it, we do not interbreed.
I also have a baby brother, so I'm not the last, not the only. But if what you're telling me is true, that my father and mother are Lopers.
No, they're Abstergo. What you call a Loper is an Abstergo 11.
So what does that make if my mother's a Loper, what does that make my father? Is there another name that I might have heard of?
What I was told in the future is that they are referred to as Perrin.
All Perrin are almost Lopers? I don't know, I don't see the relation between a 9 and 11 and a 13.
What you call a Perrin is an Abstergo 9 or an Abstergo 10.
Mm-hmm.
Lopers are what you call a Loper is an 11. It's hard to explain. They are creations, experiments gone well. Successes is what they are.
So you're telling me our entire nation, all of its people were created?
By them all. As was I, as an Abstergo 13, as the only Abstergo 13 to have ever come into existence.
So you were also created by them all?
Correct. Their last creation.
What happened to them?
They fell under the pressures of their own weight. The Abstergos rose up and took their freedom. Well, a portion of their freedom. Freedom which they have finally achieved, have almost achieved, but will complete achieving soon, in the near future.
So when you said you were aligned with the Lopers at some point, were you referring to that, of removing the moles?
No. It was my responsibility. The 11s were discovered to have a unique aspect, something the 9s and the 10s didn't. They had the ability to manipulate the world around them in a way that had never been seen or discovered by the mole before. The mole, of course, being incredible chemists, alchemists of great renown and power, as well as manipulators of magic, to a degree that the world as it is doesn't fully understand yet. I'm sure there are creatures out there that might have powers of as this, but not widespread, not known, and certainly unknown to me if those people do exist, because I am somewhat limited on what I can learn or view from my perch up here on this ziggurat.
Why are you up here?
To keep things in order. When it
Right,
was
but-
discovered that they had the ability to manipulate the world in this unique way, they needed to be trained to perfect it. All good servants need to be able to serve well. And so, they were sent here to train them rapidly.
Don't see any servants.
Because I destroyed them. Or at least I believed I did.
Then what binds you to this temple? I mean, couldn't you just go find the rest of the 11s?
I keep things in order.
But,
I'm going
but
to
there's
be
no one
leaving-
here.
I'm going to be leaving the temple soon. And when I do, I imagine things aren't going to be kept in order for very long afterwards. Whoever it is that replaces me is not going to have enough strength. By your own account, I'll have to accept that. I'll have to accept a degree of failure, whatever failures happen in the future, and hope that things come back in order afterwards. Time will malfunction for a period, but with hope,
You're
it'll be for a
keeping
reason.
time in order?
Yes.
Is there... You say when you leave things will get worse. Is there no way to fix this?
There will be, I imagine. There are 3 temples, sister temples. Each have the responsibility, located in specifically chosen locations throughout Aurorum, to keep time, to keep it steady. They are all maintained. This one lost its, we'll say, caretaker. I was given the responsibility because of my unique features. Features that you, to a much lesser degree, share. Understand that if you were a normal man, or even a normal parent, the amount of time that you've stood there speaking with me, your beard would be growing. You would be aging. Hair would be turning gray.
Yeah, right.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
You clambered to top that altar.
So...
Simply sitting on top of that altar would strip from you years of life.
This stone that I'm sitting on is would make me old, is what you're saying?
No, not the stone itself. The stone just happens to be a focal point. It is where time is channeled through, where it maintains. You see, this temple is a focus. It allows a connection from this world and many others. It's what the... It must be what the Abstergo 11s used to survive.
So how do we fix it?
It's not broken yet.
Well, because you're here, but you're going to leave soon, and the next person isn't going to keep it up very long, right?
Correct. So, if you think you know of a way to fix it or would like to be involved, I can send you there. I can send you then. That's not a concern, but I'm concerned about something else. Instead, as we've just discussed, you are unique, and you lack temptation. This is interesting. You have to understand, Yondus. Yondus Eliteland. You walked past all of the training moats below and ignored them.
Training modes?
There was a pool of water. You ignored it and walked by. That awakens your mind in a way that you can't even begin to understand until you experience it. You were not drawn into it enough. A statue, twisted, bent in a strange fashion. Even just a single touch. A mirror. Getting close enough to it and focusing. And so on. You ignored all of these. You do not have the drive, the hunger that the 9s and the 10s had. and the 11's embodied. You are different. You're closer to a 12.
Well, I appreciate the compliment, but I was just testing these sneakers.
It doesn't matter the foolish reason for your arrival. The fact that you're here is serendipitous.
Well, I don't know if I believe all that, but I, again, appreciate it. So, what's next?
I think you should... You need to return to your time. You shouldn't be now. It makes no sense for you to be now. There's a chance of you accidentally encountering yourself, and that could go poorly. But that does mean that you have time to kill. I think you should study.
Here? I tried to grab one of those books and it didn't come free.
Because you are not a master.
Uh-huh.
Those books require a strength of minds that you do not have.
Uh-huh. Thank you. Listen, I'd love to go back to when I came where I'm supposed to be. But I kind of promised this guy I was going to come back in 2 days, and it's already been a day.
A cobbler cares to look upon some shoes, or an entire race of people are driven hard, forced to behave certain ways, lacking free will. And in walks the person, the first one that I've ever met of any of our species prior to the 12s that have true and honest, open free will. And you wish to turn your back on the ability to expand this knowledge. Please tell me, which of these two is more important?
Well, to be honest with you, you sound crazy. No offense. But secondly, I started doing this stupid thing where I make promises and then I feel guilty when I don't follow through. It's new. But it's going to bother me.
He'll actually take a step forward and place a hand on your shoulder and say, I understand. With the martyr's release, it will still have its effect on you. With her being released into the world as she belongs, it has given...
The martyr?
The martyr, yes.
Is walking around.
Well, not anymore, actually.
Ah.
She's now released to where she belongs. A god in her domain. Goddess in her domain.
Yeah, I knew that.
Being an Abstergo, you would still have some weight on you. Mercy now comes more easily to you, and so therefore other feelings like guilt. You have free will. That means you have the choice to walk away from this. That means you shouldn't.
Look, I want to believe you. Well, actually, I don't. But you're saying a lot, and it's kind of a lot to take in all at once. And I don't know how can you give me a proof? Anything?
I can. He takes his hand off your shoulder and places it on your head. Go ahead and make me a wisdom save. Nope, sorry,
Okay.
Intelligence save.
Oh, thanks. I'm gonna let the cat out real quick. Oh,
Cool.
Fuck.
You let the cat out, and
that's fine.
I'll describe to you in a moment.
Yeah, I'm wearing headphones, so if you want to talk, go ahead.
Okay. I'll let you shoo the cat out because you have to talk to it, kick it, set it on fire.
He's gone. Don't worry.
Slit its throat.
What?
So all of a sudden, you feel this like strange jarring sensation, and there you are looking at yourself. You literally are staring at Yondus.
Can I poke?
Oh, God damn it. It's doing that thing. 1 second. And
What thing?
switching time. Camera.
Oh, you look great.
I'll just turn it off again in 1 second. I'll turn it back on again in about 5 minutes. So
Okay.
he says, all of a sudden in front of you, you see Yondus. You reach out to go poke him, and Yondus says, Yondus Eliteland, don't. But in his voice, Yondus Eliteland, don't.
Is it my hand that I
No.
was going to poke him with?
It is a different hand. Incredible shape. You see, like, literally, you can see the veins and the muscles in the hands and in the arm. Looking down, you can see you're shirtless and in an incredible shape. This is a frail form you often walk around in.
Hey.
Yondus Eliteland.
Well, oh God. So this is what it's like to be healthy, huh? Tell me, so is this like an illusion, or what kind of high level? You know, is the arcane gonna show up any second now and take me away, or what's going on?
No arcane magic was used. We switched minds.
Well, wouldn't it be easier to just switch bodies?
I do have a cat emote. It's called Crassa. No, it wouldn't be.
Huh.
Oh, apparently I'm not subscribed to Lost Initiative anymore. That's a good thing. Nobody gift sub me Lost Initiative, please. I need to email them and have them give me my permanent sub. As a partner of with Lost Initiative, I can give me, who owns the channel, permanent sub instead of me
Nice.
using my free sub to give myself money, which is weird and shouldn't happen. I can probably get in a lot of trouble for that, so I gotta...
Wait, they won't let you, like, they won't give you permanent sub if you're already subbed yourself?
Correct, they can't. Like, the way that their thing works, if you're
that's
subbed, they
dumb.
can't. If you're already subbed, they can't like click the button. I'm sure it's...
They can't just take it away and then click the button?
I
Okay.
imagine no, because like the money has already been used on it or whatever. So,
Mm-hmm.
but anyways, keep going. And for me to get more emotes, I need to be a partner. I'm far away from that, unfortunately, with my average viewers. Continue, sir.
So just as an experiment, he'll try to cast a spell through this guy's body to see if the magic works.
Sure. Cast a spell.
He'll do oh jeez. He'll do message. Yeah, he'll cast a cantrip. He'll just cast message.
Sure. What do you cast it on?
Like to the guy in front of me.
Okay. You cast your spell message.
Does it work?
Yeah. And after the spell ends, without opening his mouth, he says to you, into your mind, there are other ways that you can speak to people without such overt gestures. There are other ways that you can manipulate the world around you without such overt gestures.
Manipulate the world.
As you can hear me now without me speaking, there are many other things that you can do.
Show me?
He nods. First and foremost, do you see food anywhere up here? Or did
Seafood. Sorry. I was gonna make a dad joke.
Or did you see any as you walked through the temple to the top floor?
No, I did look though, but I didn't see any food.
There has not been food in here in, well, from the perspective of timeline, from your perspective of timeline, hundreds of years. From my perspective, thousands. Do I look like I've starved?
No, you look good.
It's because I do not eat. I do not drink. I do not sleep. I do not age.
That must be boring.
I have much to contemplate.
Right, but is there anything you could show me, or
Something a bit more overt. Please, punch me in the face.
but wouldn't that wouldn't that be me punching in the face? Oh, hey, Deltoid. Thanks. I don't want to hurt myself. You're not just pranking me, are you?
Please.
Okay. And he'll wind back and unarmed strike.
Roll a perception check. You have advantage because you actually have incredible olfactory sensors right now.
Perception. Hey, I like that. That's pretty good.
Funny, as you swing your fist at him to punch him in the face, two things happen. One, you don't. It's like punching a fucking brick wall first. Luckily, you have an incredibly well-designed and incredibly durable hand. It's in great shape, like a martial arts master. So it stings, but it's not the end of the world. And it's two, you smell honeysuckle.
No, I'm gonna do it. Oh fuck. Ooh, I'm allergic to honeysuckle.
Gesundheit.
More magic. I've heard of this spell. There's a spell. When I punch, you can block it.
Did you see me wave your hands?
Well,
did you hear me and can't?
No. I know you can cast without hand movements. I don't know how you do it.
I'm not
but
casting. You are a arcane user. Detect magic.
I don't know how. I'm level 5.
You actually you don't have detect magic?
Yeah, I don't have it.
And then unfortunately, you are inhibiting your own ability to confirm what it is I'm telling you. But it doesn't make it any less true.
I don't know. Is there some grand thing you can show me? Like, okay. You can see in different timelines, right? Or different times.
As I meditate, I can.
Right, you can see into the future. Tell me. Can you tell me? You can see into the past too, I assume, right? Or is it all memories?
It's all here in the temple that I can see. I don't often see outside the temple on this world because I care little about it as of this time.
Okay, when I came in, I saw a mirror. It was shaped like an egg. I looked into it and I said something. What did I say?
I don't remember the exact words. What were the exact words?
I think he said, man, I look fat. I think that's what he said.
Yeah. He says, you were concerned about your weight. And he looks down at you and says, you shouldn't be. You're a skinny fat man. You eat like garbage but gain no weight. That doesn't mean your health isn't deteriorating.
I mean, that's why I was looking for food. Okay. When I went upstairs, what was the first door I went to?
When you went upstairs?
The second floor.
Yeah, he says that you went to or went through?
2.
The one that you didn't enter. One that would have allowed you to see this interaction prior to us interacting.
Okay.
Oh, that's salami. You have no harm.
Okay. So I'm in your body now, right?
Correct.
And you can read those books, but I can't.
Correct.
But now that I'm in your body, could I read those books?
No.
Okay. My cat's back. Go away.
Something strange, in fact. The fact that you were in my body and not me means that my body, as of right now, can age, grows hungry, can tire.
I am a little hungry.
But in a day or two's time, I would be able to no longer need any of those requirements in this body.
But you just switched with me, and neither of us are aging.
That's because
So
of
doesn't
your
that...
that's because of your lineage and mine.
Well, then wouldn't any parent who walks in here be able to do that? Or is it because my mother's a Loper?
You understand.
Right. So, if a Kringal were to walk in here, what would happen to them?
A Kringal? What's a Kringal?
The royal family, the Kringal, they're all Lopers. I assume we actually slayed one of them. He had this
Well,
large dome that he put around us. Sorry.
well, they would age, same as you are, but very slowly.
So I'm aging slowly in here.
It's proportional. And you have an innate resistance to what this place here does. Typical Perrin do to a degree, just as a average Perrin lives longer than an average human. An average, what you call Loper. He nods. He closes your eyes for a moment and thinks, and all of a sudden you just kind of get this like jarring sensation as all of a sudden you're now looking back to him. And you realize you're hungry.
Oh, damn. You know, it's funny.
Oops.
You're telling me that you're telling me that I'm the only reason this is happening is because of my family. Which is funny because when I came up to the third floor, I saw the statues of my mother and father and thought, hey, maybe they're from here. And it sounds like, ironically, I might have been correct. Or
your mother could have been from here. She certainly would have the ability, depending on her studies, to live long enough to be alive today. However, it's more than likely she was born later on from whichever Lopers or the Abstergo 11s fled. I believe I know how they fled too. I believe I do.
Yeah.
I've been contemplating it, but I can't know for certain until I leave this place.
Okay. Well,
we should speak again sometime.
If you don't mind.
Oh, I'm not leaving anytime soon. This conversation may continue.
I was actually headed to Hod Gwen to get some information on something, but you seem like a smart guy, and at least your takes are interesting. The crystal that here, let me see if I have it, and he'll pull out the crystal, and he'll hold it up, and you'll say, for some reason, time froze around me, but when I focused on this, I was able to move freely in it. Is this something that the Lopers typically have?
I do not know what that crystal is. What I do know is that you would be less affected by the, as you put it, magics that your mother used, just as you are less affected by this place.
So you think this crystal might has some kind of effect, like the water or the mirror that you were talking about, or the room that lets
not
me
at
see
all what I said.
No, okay, well,
you're choosing to hear things that I'm not saying. It's
I have to infer with you, honestly. I don't believe everything you say, so.
He nods. He says, it's been a while since I've spoken with somebody.
It's your fault, not mine.
You have to be probably the most infuriating person I've spoken to that isn't a child. But he says, contemplating it for moments, I'm realizing, with how long you will likely live, you probably are exactly that. An 11 is not considered an adult until they've lived at least a century. How old are you, Yondus Elitland?
It's been kind of weird since I've gone back in time, but
Just a best recollection that you might have.
it's been a while since I looked at this character sheet in a second. I did not write it anywhere. Let's make up a number. 21.
I'm pretty sure you have all this shit written on your character sheet. Did you delete shit on your character sheet?
Maybe it was on my old one.
I don't know. Anyways, so yeah, 20 something, early 20s. So you could just say early 20s.
21.
Yeah.
I just rolled a 1, so 20 plus 1.
So that's fine. He says, by the standards of an 11, you would be a child, a young adolescence, akin to what a human would think of as a 10 or an 11-year-old.
That's the most insulting thing I've ever heard.
No, it just means that you were raised poorly.
I was...
Once more, with feeling.
Oh.
Will have my baby.
Hey, William. Will I'm.
Go ahead.
William. Yeah. I think Abstergo was actually making a point there about how my parents sucked. To be fair, I wasn't the best kid growing up. Can't put it all on my folks. So if I'm something of an Abstergo 11, as you say, would my baby brother be the same, or would he?
If the parentage is real.
See. Is there any way I can know for certain?
I could. Same as when I saw you, I can immediately tell what you are. It's a gift I was born with, being a 13. It's unique to me. I can immediately tell all of the forms just by resting my eyes upon them.
But you said you were going to leave soon.
I will be, yes.
Okay. I think I'm done asking questions. Let's say I believe you.
Which you have no reason not to.
Yeah, of course. How those books you said I needed to read, how would I gain access to them?
For the average 11, a century of study. Oh, sorry. Let me take that back. For the average 11, 3 centuries of study.
Oh. Yeah. I don't think I want to spend 3 centuries here. No offense.
He shakes his head and says, none taken.
I do get hungry, and there's no food. So.
You only get hungry because you haven't been trained to not.
Yeah. Well, if it takes 3 centuries to read these books, I think I'd probably... I mean, I'm already feeling a little hungry. And your kitchen is lacking supplies, so I just don't think that's going to work for me.
Can easily be learned, though, truth be told, one's ability to resist hunger, to no longer need hunger, is based in one's core strength. And he says, looking down at your lack of any form of core strength, that would be among the harder things for you to overcome. The strength of one's mind also comes from the strength of their body.
I've been traveling a lot of walking, but
It makes sense. You would. A nomad is most likely where you would find your focus.
sounds about right. Yeah. So you'll teach me,
I will.
and
A
if I get
crash
hungry,
course.
what do we do?
Food can be created. I can teach you how to do that as well.
How long will that take?
Um,
Because like I can create food in the kitchen, 30 minutes.
did you walk? He says you walked through the room downstairs. That had a
Yeah.
lot of supplies. Perhaps looks like flour or sugar to you, but realized that it wasn't.
No,
You did, yeah. It was the second door you opened, or third. Yeah, second door you opened.
I saw rice on the floor.
No. Yep, first floor. First floor.
Okay.
Intelligence saved floor. Room.
Oh. Yeah.
He says those ingredients can be used to make whatever it is that you like. You can make yourself a hearty meal or a fine blade. Doesn't
The
matter.
powder?
Those are the base ingredients. I bring them here from the astral plane. I spend
Astral
much of my
plane.
time there.
But I thought you spent all your time here.
Physically, yes. Mentally, no.
So when you meditate, you get dust.
When I meditate, I go other places, yes.
Gotcha. Cool. Yeah, I mean, I'd love to make a sandwich. If you could show me how to do that, that'd be awesome.
Messy,
All I ate was berries last night.
when we hang out next time, like if we gotta get you like a really good sandwich. Like, I just need to get Messy like the best sandwich, like everything on it.
Last night for dinner, I had Jimmy John's. Today for lunch, I had Firehouse Subs.
Today I had
Tomorrow for breakfast, it'll be a bacon, egg, and cheese sandwich.
I'm a big sandwich. I go to Subway so often. Fucking love Subway. I always have
Subway's
coupons.
the one I hate the most. I'm gonna be honest with you.
No, but it's so cheap. It's so cheap.
Inconvenient.
Yeah, but it's
So
cheap.
inconvenient.
It's so cheap. Why is it inconvenient?
Because you have to like talk to them, and like
Oh,
every
Jesus
step's like a thing.
Well, mine's easy. I say like sweet onion chicken teriyaki, provolone toasted with everything on it. Yes, jalapenos.
Yeah, I live in Florida, right? If
So
I said that, they would
Sweet
go.
onion chicken teriyaki.
If I said that, they would be like, okay, on white or wheat.
My
Go ahead.
apologies.
No,
I
let's
didn't
role
say-
play this out.
I didn't
Let's
say
role play
that.
this out.
Okay, I say my apologies. I actually forgot to tell you that I wanted on Italian urban cheese.
Italian urban cheese. Okay, and what meat did you want on there?
Sweet onion chicken teriyaki.
Sweet onion chicken teriyaki, and then what'd you want on it?
Provolone cheese toasted with the works. Yes, jalapenos.
Provolone cheese. You want everything on it? The works, everything.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and you wanted jalapenos. Okay.
Yes.
Now we we're a franchise store, so we actually upcharge for jalapenos. Is that okay? It's a 50-cent. Okay, so let's just go over that again. So it's a white sweet chicken. With everything on it. Is that it?
Why is my sandwich not done yet? Is there a
And then they give
gator
you-
out back or something?
and-
Get to work,
then they
motherfucker!
And then they give you a steak. They give you steak.
I didn't say Subway is good. I said Subway's cheap. This is cheap. I didn't say it was good. I must say like Subway, eat fresh. Jared, get kids. No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying it's cheap.
Yeah, it is cheap.
Yeah.
But I live in Florida.
So you are cheap?
Everything's harder here.
Harder. Hutter.
Everyone is
Actually,
dumb.
I heard Jersey Mike's today. Actually,
Everyone is really dumb. No
Actually-
offense to all the people in Florida, but we're not smart people.
Technically speaking, actually, what happened today was I was thinking about running across because I had a coupon for Subway. So I was like, oh, I'll just grab a sub and get another one for free for one of the people I was working with. And literally, like while we were talking about this, about 3 minutes later, somebody walked in and said, hey, excuse me, if you guys don't mind, I'm from Jersey Mike's. We're actually opening right down the road tomorrow. So just as like a welcome to the neighborhood sort of a thing, we're giving away a bunch of free subs. So here, have some subs. Bye. And like walked out the door. And everybody was like, the fuck just happened?
That's so pog. Did you eat them?
Yeah. I had Jersey Mike's for
They
dinner.
were good, right?
Yeah. Well, for dinner.
Which one did you eat?
It was a steak bomb.
Ah, it's good.
Yeah.
It's a staple.
Mm-hmm.
I like their Philly cheese and their chicken Philly cheese a lot.
I won't lie though, because obviously like they were going around to a bunch of businesses in the area. It was kind of cold when it got to me.
It's cold.
And
yeah.
I just had old cavities. I had to get them refilled just because like I had been to the dentist in a long time. And so it actually hurt my teeth because chewing, because I had it done yesterday, no problems at all yesterday, this morning, this afternoon. And all of a sudden I'm eating that sandwich and now my teeth are like hurt a little bit. I was like, oh, it's too chewy. I was like, because it was kind of cold, you know? Anyways.
That's the worst thing about getting older is having my teeth are so sensitive now. They're incredibly sensitive.
That's poor oral hygiene.
Well, my dentist said it was from my braces, but
oh, that yeah. As for it not being your natural teeth.
Yeah.
Look, I got this. Sometimes with the camera angle, it looks like I'm missing a tooth. I actually have this like fang. Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen it. Your snaggle.
My snaggle
your
tooth.
13th. Yeah.
Yeah.
Your Abstergo 13.
Yeah.
So back to the game, I guess. Hey, good night, William.
Good night, Will.
Will.
I'm glad you enjoyed your fire today. It was lit, fam.
Can I call him something wrong? Instead of William, can I call him Bill?
Yeah, call him Billy. It's his favorite.
All right, good night, Billy. I don't like that. It feels weird.
Yeah, because he is not a Billy.
Good night, Billy. This is cool. Your dad has it too. That sucks.
No, he has two of them. He has two of them. He has both of them.
Not Bill. Billy. Billy. Let's move on before I get a brick thrown through my window.
Yeah, I know. Seriously. And he's a big guy. He could probably throw it that far. Like, motherfucker. Yeah. Like, I mean, Tom Brady was around here for a reason.
Yeah.
And he made it to Florida. So, just saying.
Yes, he did. He flew all the way down here. Now he's throwing bricks.
Threw himself.
He's throwing bricks in Tampa.
Floridian's the worst insult I could think of.
I don't remember what we were doing. I think he was going to show me how to make a sandwich.
That's not true, actually. Tyler, that's actually factorially false, because factorially is a word. You do not only get one set of teeth. That is wrong.
Yeah, you get baby teeth.
Please correct your statement.
Yeah, too.
Jeez, Tyler's so dumb sometimes. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
are you kidding me? Where's he from, right?
Isn't it hard to like play with somebody so dumb all the time?
Oh my god, all the time.
Seriously.
You know what the worst part is?
Yeah, what's that?
His snake eye only has 2 teeth.
Thank you, Tyler, for correcting yourself. Thank you.
That's not even true though, because like I've known people who get their teeth knocked out and they get new ones. So.
Well, that's a mutation. That's abnormal. That's yeah.
That's because the Witcher blood. Yeah, you're right.
I met somebody the other day that had 3 fingers and a thumb on each hand. They didn't have pinkies.
A Simpsons character?
No, not even joking. Like they didn't have a pinky.
I feel bad saying that though.
And it was like very proportional to their hand. So I obviously don't bring it up, and it was on both hands. So I think they were one of those people that had the mutation where they were probably born without thumbs, and they probably took the pinky and turned it into a thumb for them when they were like babies, and it just like healed up that way or whatever. But either way, like I saw it and I thought it was so fucking cool. Like I wanted to be like, oh my god, your hands are amazing, because it makes you think like an alien character from like a video game. Like almost makes you think like Mass Effect, how they just have the 3, but it's 4. Yeah. Either way, it was, and each of the fingers too were like stalks. They were like that kid got some fucking steroids in the hand to help them heal when they were kids, because they're like good sized finger, good sized hands. I was like, oh my god, those are so fucking cool looking hands. Like I love your hands, but like as much as I mean that like genuinely, it would definitely come off wrong.
So all that's going through your head, and then like zoom out, and it's just you, and you're like looking at this guy's hands, and you go, "I bet the women love you." Excuse me?
Oh my fucking god. Oh Jesus Christ.
And he's like, "Excuse me?" Like, "Oh no, I love your hands." He's like, what are you talking about, you weirdo? Nothing. I'm impressed.
To be fair though, it's exactly what Rosin was thinking anyway, so dirty
Know how
girl.
to
Back
grow
to the
weed.
game.
What? He's like, hey.
Hey, Field. So, sir, back to the game. What was the last thing said? Because I was just tangented for a long time.
Yondus was joking about making a sandwich and how he like kind of wasn't joking because he actually
Reno,
hungry 'cause all he had berries last night.
You should have heard it.
No, don't do it again. Just watch the clip.
No.
Someone clip it.
I was listening to this guy talk, and he was like, "I know, I got them big hands that the ladies enjoy so much."
Hey, it's me, a rugged cowboy. I've got strong fingers.
Anyway, so back to the game.
I guess we should play.
That wasn't coach. So, you, sir, where were we?
I was joking about making a sandwich, but not really joking because all I had is berries last night. He's actually hungry.
He's like, I could actually teach you this. Mm-hmm. He's like, if you would like, we can make that your first lesson.
Let's go.
Though having a prolonged conversation with you has led me to believe that this is probably not your forte.
I'll have you know, I know a handful of spells.
I'm going to have to forbid you from using magic.
Well, how am I supposed to conjure up a sandwich if I can't use magic?
Same way you learn how to walk after you've injured your leg. You eventually put down the crutches. If you want to learn something, you're going to have to work for it. You've been getting by with ease. The magics that you see around you, this is simpletons' work. It's what people that lack the capacity to do what you're going to learn use in an attempt to try to be something greater.
Well, I understand what you're saying, but I don't think I'll. Do you think I'll be able to learn how to make a sandwich in time for me not to starve to death? Like, be honest.
I'll be honest with you. You'll learn or you'll suffer. It's a good motivator. Come. And he starts walking down the stairs.
Wish I could see my house. That would have made this whole trip worth it.
I can teach you how to do that as well.
Show me that second.
He shakes his head now.
Bastard.
And with that, they
there it is.
Go downstairs to start their studying.
Ooh, insufferable Yondus.
I think Messi was feeling a little goofy tonight. Did you work today?
Yeah.
Tired?
Yeah. I work every single time we do a stream. Although it might change soon. We'll see.
I actually got out a little bit earlier than I usually would, so instead of having to start at 10, I actually could have just barely went live at 9, but we currently have it 10 for, so instead I actually took that time to lie down. I didn't get to sleep, but I lied down for about 25 minutes straight with my eyes closed, and it was totally like, that's why I seem a lot more alert for this stream than I have, even though we're goofing off, than I have for a lot of my previous ones in the past like 2 weeks. It's because I actually got to like let my brain relax. I didn't just like wake up and go live, or I haven't slept in forever, go live. It's like, or I'm home from work, I'll go live. I'm like, I can't wait.
I wish we didn't have that delay though. Oh wait, did you stop talking as soon as I started talking on your end?
I don't remember. You want to test the delay? You know what to do.
Yeah, I want to test
type a word.
Yeah.
Type a word in chat. Press enter as you say it.
Okay, let's try it again. I think that'd be so funny if it ended right as the stream ends. Okay. All right, you ready? I need a verbal cue.
Oh yeah, whenever you're ready, man.
Okay, you ready? All right. Perception.
I heard you say SEP before I saw it. You actually pressed enter too late. I heard percent and it popped up. Shin.
We're not delayed anymore. Oh my god.
I think your fucking finger is delayed. Jesus Christ, buddy.
Okay. All right. Let's try it again. I can't spell that. Okay. Okay. What's your favorite wing place?
Bingus Wingus, South Portland, Maine.
Bingus Wingus.
Well, yeah, there's no delay anymore.
I'll have you know, I did press enter right away, but it took a second for it to pop up for me too.
Yeah.
So I think maybe there's a delay between enter and it showing up. Anyway, that's cool. Great. Well, bye everybody. We fixed the delay. Bye.
Well, I'm sure I got fixed somewhere along the lines.
What's your CPU use at?
Yeah, give me a second. I'll check it. Control Alt Delete. Task Manager. 100%. 87%. 82%. 77%. 78%. 80%.
That's pretty low.
79%. 81%. 82%. 84%. 83%. Why is Zoom taking up that much? And Chrome is also taking up 18%. Why is Chrome taking up so much? I'm not even doing. Chrome's not even fucking doing anything.
I have 4 tabs open of Chrome.
I mean, Chrome is playing music. It's playing the song. That's it. That's all it's doing. Maybe I should just download the music that I have on loop all the time.
Do you watch your stream?
Oh shit! Do I have that on? I usually try to remember to turn that off, but sometimes I don't. Because I have that like shrunk so small. Oh, let me pause that and see if that changes things. On 71%, 68%, 66%,
That's
66%,
lower.
67%, 70%,
It's like 10% lower.
73%, 75%, 73%. I would say on average probably 8% lower, but Chrome is still sitting at 16.
Yeah, I mean that's 8% for your CPU. And you're using the 4K camera too, so that's good. I don't know what happened there.
Maybe I just forgot to press it. 76% again. You know, I don't know. I don't
Maybe
know.
maybe it was Zoom. Maybe it was Zoom the whole time. Maybe they do like maintenance Friday nights. I don't know.
Yeah, it's definitely still Zoom. Like Zoom is still fucking crushing. Like
Yeah.
the next time I'm on a Zoom call with multiple people, we'll just have everybody check their CPU, and I'm sure I'll still be the bad one. But we can play.
Well,
with
I
this
mean, like
later
the
on.
delay. I think the delay was Zoom, not us. Maybe. I don't know.
What
Anyway.
is the GPU 0-3D?
Okay, so the GPU 0 means that's your GPU in the high slot. GPU 0, you know how in computer science you start counting at 0. So it's your first slotted GPU. In your case, it's whatever your NVIDIA card is. You know, that you don't.
But my GPU is only 18%. Like, why isn't it carrying a little bit more of
Yeah.
the weight?
So the GPU only offloads things that need graphical intensive stuff. So typically CPUs are used for big heavy calculations really quickly, and GPUs are for lots of little things. So in the case of like changing pixels on the screen right now, you'll use more GPU, but when it's like actually calculating stuff, the GPUs are really slow. So instead of using the slow GPU and offloading some of that CPU, use the CPU because it's a lot faster.
Gotcha. And Tyler, because you obviously use a 4K cam as well, like you have a quality camera use as well. Did you ever notice forever ago or even currently, like when you're using your Elgato 4K link, that it seems to have like a pretty heavy effect on your CPU usage? And no, definitely not using Spotify because I have to make sure I play very specific songs or I get ruined.
Yeah, true.
So I have very specific songs for each campaign on loop to make sure that I don't get everything shut down and put inside prison, and then sit next to Jared, and he's like, "I hear you like footlongs," and I'm like, "Dude, I'm in my 30s," and he's like,
"That's not what Jared sounds like. He sounds like this."
Sister.
I heard you like footlongs. That's Jared in my mind.
Never mind, Tyler. You're the worst.
Yeah, don't worry about it. So, Scott, you like Kid Cudi?
Gene Cudi?
Kid Cudi?
I don't know what that is.
Okay, I figured not. I'm just asking.
Okay.
Came out with a new album today. It was pretty good.
You and I are gonna have to chat after the stream.
Fuck. Okay, let's end it now.
Okay. You want to talk about anything?
I really gotta pee. So.
So do you want to say anything and then run off and go pee while I say my thing?
Yeah. Twitch.tv/Messi was taken. That's what you wanted, right? Twitter.com/yeetgarf. Yeah, I got a new. Yeah, check it out. I got a new Twitter. Check it out. Just put that in there. Look at that. That's cool. That's me. That's totally me. I own that.
Lundane, last time you rolled a 3 out of 18. That doesn't get erased because this time you randomly rolled higher. You're still a 3 out of 18 to us. You really, why are you no longer Messi taken? You're now Yeetgarf. Like, that doesn't make much sense.
I'm joking. It's just, yeah, it's fun. It's a good page. Check it out. Wait, who is that? Lundane? Hey, Lundane, I'm rolling for you right now. Whatever you get here is confirmed what you'll be for the rest of your life. Here you go.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
You lucked out. Call me. Call me.
All right.
That's it.
You go pee and I'll say my goodbyes.
Did I say on your show yet that I graduated college?
Yeah, you did. Well, on Lost Initiative, actually. Do you want me to give you like congratulations and say nice things to you again?
No.
All right, then
I just
fuck
wanted
off.
to make it clear here that okay.
Hi everybody.
Thanks everyone.
Hi everybody. How y'all doing? Dude, you can go pee. You don't have to stick around for this as I finish up.
Okay, bye.
Hi everybody. You might want to mute you. I'll mute you.
Oh, Scott, it's your computer.
So, hi everybody. How y'all doing this evening? Messi and I got to laugh and joke and hang out and whatnot. I always like chilling with Messi. He actually is a legitimately fun person to hang out with. When we were designing Rena's class, which we're not even 100% done doing yet, we had a lot of fucking fun just like chilling. We always like, it was always like between his classes because he's doing like a lot of work from home and like school from home. So we like between his classes, between my very short periods of time, I'd be like calling him as I'm walking, like literally I see Aurora going into her school and I'm calling him as I'm like waving bye to her and like walking to my car. And from like that point, I'd sit in my car waiting like the 2 hours for her to get out of school and just like sit in my car with like a laptop out, connecting, tethering it to my phone for Wi-Fi and like working on stuff with him. And then like literally talk to him until like they open the door to let her out of the school. And they're like, all right, I gotta go hang up. Like that's what we were doing every Thursday. And then like, just a whole bunch of other times, random times, I'd be like cooking dinner. I'm like, sorry, it's loud, I'm cooking dinner. And then like sometime around then he'd be like, oh, sorry, it's loud, I'm the one cooking dinner. And like, Messi's a cool dude and it's fun to hang out with him. So it's nice to get these little solo sessions here and there, as opposed to hanging out with Tyler. He's awful. And Rena's great when it's a audio, hangout. When it's a video, you have to see those bangs and it just hurts your soul. It just makes you want to, yeah. Anyways, so the next week, I do want to say, next week, my campaigns are going to be a little screwy for those of you that are still sitting around and listening to this. Wednesday morning will happen. Normal. I was able to guarantee that. Wednesday night will happen starting at 10 p.m. like it has been for the past like week or two or whatever. Right? I think actually only 1 week or whatever it's been so far. Thursday night will happen, 9 p.m. no problem. Friday night next week, I don't think will happen. I think I actually have to cancel Friday night next week. Just because I'll be getting out of work so friggin' late and it'll be such a long day. And when I say get out of work so friggin' late, I mean, I don't think I'll be getting home until after 11 p.m. Just because just have to work extra hours, just trying to get everything done that we need to get done, so on and so forth. So I don't think there will be a regicide next week. And then the week after that, so the week that Christmas actually takes place on, I don't know if there will be any sessions of any of the games. Because Wednesday, I have to be in, Brittany's actually going to be off from work that day. Well, as you guys know, whatever she does. I actually have to go in super early Wednesday. I can't really get out of it. So I don't think I can even do Kingmaker. I'm going to be, I know for a fact I'm getting out like super fucking late. So I definitely won't be able to do Lost Initiative at night. And Messi's traveling that day anyways. I think Rena had to do something too. And then Thursday is Christmas Eve, so it doesn't matter what I do during the day. At nighttime, I'm with family because it's Christmas Eve. And Friday, as you know, is Christmas. So unfortunately, I have to probably not stream at all the week of Christmas. But the week after Christmas, things will start to, there'll still be high tests like last week high tests, as opposed to this week, next week, the week after high tests. So I should be pretty much back to normal. I think maybe even normal start times. I'm not sure about that yet, though. I haven't gotten like word from, the up the hill about that yet, but I'm hoping. And then sometime in January, I'll be starting my new Warmonger campaign, and whatnot. So I'm super excited about that. And of course, I have other projects underway and everything that I'm looking to do. I really hope 2021, like 2020 has been a great year for me, honestly. There's a lot I can complain about. Sure. There's a lot we can all complain about. But overall, it's been, I mean, this channel has had an incredible amount of growth. Lost Initiative at the tail end of 2020 has had some huge changes that, in my opinion, have really been for the better for like just how things are going over there. Just like the hype and just the continuity and all that stuff, which is really, really, really good over there. But the my goal for 2021 is I'm going to try the best I can to maintain this breakneck speed, constant work on both sides throughout most of 2021, if not through to the end of it. So say about a year from now. And if things are fucking amazing in 2021, like they have been in 2020 for me, for like growth and so on and so forth, maybe I can do it next year. But most likely I'll have to wait until 2022. So I'm thinking a year. Unless things are like, oh my God, fucking amazing. I'm thinking maybe like a year. I can finally look at my job and be like, listen, I'm taking a huge, I don't know if I can let go entirely. I honestly don't know if I can let go entirely, but I can take like a huge step back. Just because, you know, I have a life, I have a wife, I have a kid, I have, you know, a lot of stuff that it's life. You got, you know, bills to pay, you got mouths to feed, and nothing in this world is free. Hey, but if I can approach it in such a way where I can really, really peel back those hours, I mean, I would do so much more. You know what I mean? So much more I want to do. So we'll just have to kind of see where it goes and how it goes. I took 2020 as a great opportunity for me to, yeah, I know. I took 2020 as a great opportunity for me to really upgrade a lot of my equipment. The camera, which unfortunately is overheating, but Pat already gave me a hack to fix that. Increases that quality and other things I want to do. Obviously, the sound equipment, the lighting, everything else, which I'm not currently using. I actually have to get another one. Some of the other stuff I have to do in this office. That's like so many things I've been able to take this. I can bring it into 2021 and have some good upgrades. And I have some huge plans of things I would love to do with my friends in 2021 that I would like to announce sometime in the near future, but not yet. And I'll be doing that probably if it would tail end of 2021, maybe 2022, depending on how the world is, because the fucking world's on fire right now. Not literally. Thank God Australia and California haven't burned down yet. But yeah.
You're still going?
Kind of. Yes and no. Kind of.
Yep. I went to pee. I hung out with my girlfriend. I watched her show for like 2 minutes, and then I changed my clothes, and I come back, and we're still live.
Yeah. But I was just talking about life and everything, just because like more or less next week is I don't think we're gonna be playing Regicide next week because of work or whatever, and we're definitely not playing on Christmas Day. So, but New Year's we can play on New Year's. Like we won't be able to play Thursday that week, but they're the least affected campaign anyways. But we could probably play Regicide because it's New Year's Day. Nobody gives a fuck about New Year's Day. Just New Year's Eve we care about. So
it was a good pee. Thank you. I feel a lot better.
Yeah, I know.
Look at my shirt. You like it?
I like the green screen effect. It makes it really badass.
It says Happy Human Holiday.
Yeah.
That's for all you humans out there.
But
all you half elves, you better get the hell out of here.
So we'll see how 2021 goes. If it goes incredibly well, then I'm maybe I can do things. I can make some hard decisions mid to late 2021. But more than likely, I have to. Brittany and I are really going to knuckle down. We always have these conversations in February. So we're going to knuckle down and have this like full blown plotted out in February. So we'll see how things are looking then and kind of move forward. So sorry in advance for the lack of content you're going to be getting at the tail end of this month. I know a lot of you are going to be like on break from school or maybe a break from work or not hanging out with as much family as you usually would like to or want to, and probably slightly less entertained. And so it's nice to be able to turn to the streams you enjoy. And I thank you for turning to me because that's obviously where all of you are always going to turn to. But I will have to let you down.
Stay safe, guys. Keep in contact with your friends and family. It's a tough time for some people.
Legitimately.
Give them a little ring-a-ling-a-ding. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Let's call them. That's what I'm saying. Text them. Whatever.
Yep. Or
an email to your
Microsoft
grandma.
Teams, your grandma.
How do I answer? Grandma, you click. She can't hear me. We're not talking. Shit.
But don't Zoom call her because it might burn out her CPU. So you're overclocking her fucking. Anyways.
Hey, be careful! Don't say that live.
Oh, hey, oh.
Don't you want that? You want that Zoom sponsorship? Come on, man.
Yeah, okay. I get so many fucking marketing emails from Zoom. I unsubscribe from their marketing, and I still get so many marketing emails from them. But anyways.
Good night, everyone.
All right, bye everybody.
Happy Human Holidays.
Thank you so much for coming by, for hanging out. We have Oklo is one gift sub, which he's not going to do right now, away from being able to make an angel. So we're gonna have to make that happen sometime in the near future.
Hey, look,
Steve...
Mathis is streaming.
Oh, is he really?
Yeah, he's streaming Cyberpunk.
Am I not following him? That's weird.
Oh, never mind. He's offline now. Sorry, that was old.
Oh, is he really?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's old. Yeah, it's gone.
Okay. Then
Missed it.
we're gonna raid another friend of ours. Let's go and raid Steven Spawn. He's a good guy. You don't necessarily have to stick around. Just have to pop in and show some love, or definitely hang out because Pharasmophobia is a badass game. Thank you, everybody.
Why do you put an R there? Faraz.
I don't know. Listen, my brain just... Listen, Messi, shut the fuck up.